How we all doing? It's time for us to continue Sonic Adventure 2 by becoming evil. Because tonight we're starting up the Dark Story, and honestly we're possibly just going to be finishing all the stories. Because we have Dark Story, which is about a 2-hour-ish adventure, and then Last Story immediately after, which is about 30 minutes worth, something like that. It's not much. So we might actually finish the main game of Sonic Adventure 2, which will lead us into our 100% journey, the real meat of it. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, going to the dark side. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Hey there, Ethan, how you doing? Gotta give it, there it is.
File select.
Always takes a second for a game to show up. I actually turn that down a little bit in my ears, because Sonic Adventure 2 is known to cause your ears to bleed. It's very loud, no matter what settings you use. Alright, that's better. Let's do it.
Which story do you wish to try?
Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing good myself, thanks for asking. So last time we finished up Hero entirely, so now, Dark.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all too easy. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. My top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared it.
Yeah, I wonder what that so-called weapon could be.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense
Don't matter to me.
formation.
I want it. So immediately just start off with a mech mission, which is different from Hero Story, getting to play as Sonic immediately, as the speed
Level 1
character.
security door breach.
Our speed levels are going to be very limited in this. If you played Sonic Adventure 2 before, you know exactly why. But the main character of this story is going to be Eggman. Like, he's going to be the one featured the most gameplay-wise. I gotta be careful though, because I'm used to running through this level with the hover ability, so I gotta be careful not to do certain things. I can't save myself once I'm in a pit. Hey, that's all the time I have. That laser doesn't last forever. It should be another 5. And then you for 6, and also the extra 1,000. Ignore that in front of me, that's a thing we have to come back for later. It's actually a power-up behind that set of walls.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
This level looks so good with the proper lighting. Like, I don't think I've ever played this with Dreamcast lighting before, and actually, the dynamic range of the area, nice and clean. Never see it like this if you're playing SA2B, the battle version. Especially the HD port, because the HD port also screwed up the lighting a little bit more. Of course it did. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, when they got their HD treatments, definitely had it rough.
Level 4 security door
Let me
breach.
see some real quick. I think it's just a Shao key. I do need this for one of every dark character, so might as well just grab it now. There's like a glitch you can do with these mech characters where you can whistle while also targeting and just reset your targeting but give you a score. I have no idea how to do it. But if you know how to do it, you can like really chain combos in this game. It's insane. Alright, shoot now. That's like 7, I think.
Level 5 security door breach.
Alright, slow it down here a little bit, because there's a door I can skip here. Alright, go. Oh, I got screwed with the camera? Yeah, I did. You can just get through that door. It only saves like 2 seconds. Doesn't matter. Alright, get these points. Open this door. Shoot the thing. And here we are, end of the level. Let's go. Oh, who would have seen this coming? They shut the doors. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? It's not like just put this conveniently placed missile in front of it. Big oops. Be careful with your missile placements, especially when the enemy's in your base. Easy. Also, hi. I see you there. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now you know why I am the
I
best.
see that you. Did you forget the password again?
Wait, what are we talking about?
In order to get into your alternate accounts.
I don't know what you're talking about. Twitter doesn't exist anymore. He doesn't have 50 alternate accounts. He got
That's
nuked.
right.
The only way to get Eggman from not posting is to get rid of the website.
Oh.
It's the
Well.
most foolproof way.
For those who don't understand, I'm referencing that silly fan dub.
Oh. So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
I always wonder what that sphere thing is in the middle of this, because that almost looks like Shadow, but it's not Shadow, obviously.
Password is.
This is a really weird, like,
Maria.
orangey
Now all I have to
sphere
do is
thing that
place
looks like a
the Chaos
hedgehog.
Emerald into this console.
You know what's so funny? I always thought it was weird. Like, we know the lore of how Shadow was created, thanks to like Shadow the Hedgehog giving that backstory in a way.
Which is canon.
The thing is with that is just like, why did they make him a hedgehog?
Yeah, it never really made any sense of why this life form had to be a hedgehog specifically.
What's that? Is that you, Sonic? Are you
Just
trying
delete
to
the
spoil
internet.
my
That's the only
plans
way to
again?
prevent him from having multiple accounts.
You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My
You will
name
never
is
find my
Shadow.
brain!
Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Oh, Shadow's a genie.
Now, what?
What's his magic lamp? Just a Chaos
Behold the
Emerald?
true power I
Honestly, probably, yeah.
possess.
Okay, Razor's in.
Yeah.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
Well, that was effective.
This is essentially just Bigfoot.
Yeah,
boss
no, it's the
fight.
same thing. Just a little bit of a
It's
bigger.
literally the same fight.
This is
Gun
Scorpion
sends a
Troops
Gundam.
Hotshot. The enemy
And it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Like, never.
Additional support.
Oh, we haven't heard the worst of it yet.
Yeah, well, you haven't even heard the worst of it yet. Just wait until he, gets really into it, and then you'll just be hearing it.
So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
I don't know. I mean, Shadow really isn't that effective.
more Chaos
Looks at
Emeralds.
Sonic Prime. He can't really do anything. He has to wait for the enemy to
I'll
come
be
to him.
waiting for you
If you watch the show,
in
you know
Central
why.
Control Room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
Man, it's really weird watching these cutscenes with proper lighting. It's like, oh, there's supposed to be shadows here? Like, not the character, I mean actual shadow with the lighting. Because in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Onwards, everyone looks like they're always lit with a lamp.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about?
I mean,
That
case in point here,
emerald's
Knuckles
mine.
is very light. Like, his leg is like a
You got
pinkish.
that? The Master Emerald contains special
Also,
powers
I
that
could have used the
neutralize
one mod
energy
that
of the
disables
Chaos
all the
Emeralds.
gear on
That
characters
makes
once
it
you get
very
all their
powerful.
upgrades, but I think it's funnier to see all the crap on them.
Look who's
Like,
calling.
Knuckles especially, he is so decked out.
Knuckles is ready for his appearance on Sonic Riders.
Yeah, because he's almost as decked out in that game as he is
So
here.
that's Dr. Eggman.
Sunglasses included.
Use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell.
Hey, Kira, how you doing?
Not
Hey,
if I
Kira.
can help it.
Dude, I can believe I'm breaking that thing now with the shovel claw, just because how sharp those things are.
What was that all about? And look what
Music
you
doesn't
did.
fit this scene.
No, it does
doesn't.
not. The Knuckles version is better because of the music.
idiot.
By
I
the
still
way-
can't get over her actually screaming when she looks up because that's not how it's supposed to be sync-wise. But this modern music fixes that.
Into it once I get
This is the
But-
cutscene revamp mod for people who are wondering. Same thing we used last time we played through the story mode from last. I was gonna say last week, but 2 weeks ago.
All world gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
The thing is, though, people don't realize is he probably has a mod too, where that music was a lot louder.
Yeah, no, it was. I have a volume adjustment mod on because of that alone.
Yeah,
I don't
that
want to be
music
deaf.
is a lot louder in the cutscene.
I think
That
Hexon
is one.
posted that.
As much as I love Sonic Adventure 2, it does have problems.
It's here.
And that's a big problem.
Oh, it got
the
worse with the HD port,
noise.
'cause they jacked
Yeah.
up the decibels again, which is like, why? It's already loud enough. Please turn it down. The mod I'm using has, I think, the highest value set is the dialogue. Everything else is like down by 50% or more. Okay, turn over what Hexacom was. I think it's down below. Yeah, here it is.
Gotta be close.
That's still enough for Extreme, so it's fine. Let me get the beetle while I'm here.
You don't want to get the... What's the upgrade here?
I can't get it now, because it requires, I believe, her shoe upgrade.
Let's see. Okay.
A coconut? Question mark? That's in the other area, which is unfortunate. This is, I'm thinking, a bad spread, because I have a feeling the other one's going to be here, which means I got to go back and forth between the beginning area and this area specifically.
Does that mean he has to reset?
No, it just means I might have, like, a closer score. Coconut, I believe, is a little higher up. It's one of the coconut monkeys.
Okay.
I know which one we're talking about. That's why I'm padding out my score a little bit more here. This should still be an extreme if I find them fast enough. If not, it's gonna be a awesome, I think, which will only be 10,000. Okay. Which one was it exactly? This is why I do miss the SA1 radar, which I could have modded back in, but I do feel like this is kind of cheating. That's like the one mod I was like, I'll use, I want to get a move-on situation, but to play the game normally, like in this fashion? No thank you. Well, there's the other one, so that kind of helped.
You got it tight,
I don't have to
though.
go backwards. Yeah, that was from the monkey situation. So this should be a perfect if I find it fast enough. Where was this one again? It's like Coconut. I imagine it was the guy up above. But it's not the guy up above. I'm trying to remember this hint I don't think I've gotten in years. I just knew it was in this area because there's the one monkey up above that throws bombs. That'd be him, but it didn't go red. Don't like taking a second hint, but because I got the other one that reset the score threshold, your relief is not much better, to be fair. It's like plant. Fine plant.
I'm guessing this is going to be a reset now.
It might be just for us to get the A. I think I'm taking too long.
Yeah.
I just want to see the hints. The palm tree near the small oasis. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's right there the whole time, but I couldn't see it because it's green next to green. Alright, well, I got Hexagon Pillar again, so that was a good roll. This I know exactly where it is because that was my first piece before.
I just love how you just said the palm tree in front of the small pillar you're looking right at. It's like,
Yeah, it's like, wait, what palm tree? Oh.
I'm a freaking idiot.
It's gotta be close.
Sometimes just be that way when you're trying to get these pieces.
Only 2 more.
Kira says rip.
Yeah, that's a big rip
though.
moment indeed.
There was one right there at the bottom. I saw it. In the water.
Oh, it's
I
like
think
the
I
main
see it.
pool, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's an otter there.
Oh, never mind. That's an otter. I thought he was an emerald.
There you go. Dark
Sorry, I
surrounded
didn't mean
3 stakes. I think that's back in another area. I was gonna do a quick survey over here to see if there's a random one floating around again. Man, these are not good pieces.
Dark story already starting out strong.
Otters are green. Yeah, welcome to Sonic. Nothing makes sense. Hedgehogs are apparently blue in this universe, so otters can be green.
Sorry, I'm being colorblind today, I guess. I don't
No,
know.
we're all confused. Like, wait, that's not. Otters are black.
I know.
Not this universe.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Also, tails,
Okay.
you know, being a two-tailed fox, like that's also not real. So, like, yeah, check me.
Hedgehogs also apparently. I have 2 legs and can talk. Yep.
Can I see the tree over there? I thought I saw something in that tree. There are 3 stakes. It's like this kind of a thing. Well, that's, yeah, that's a, wow, this is literally a repeat of last time, except different placements. Probably 3 stakes. Probably up above then. See, these are 3 stakes, not glowing here. That's, man, really bad spread.
Reset.
Better not be again. Yeah, now Tails is even like, yeah, a weird kind of thing for even the Sonic universe. You're not wrong, Kira. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be enough. That should be an extreme still. So 2 extremes, a tight, based on the rings I got. I think that's still an A. But I think it's like 1400 exact. No, it's 1500 then. It's gonna be 15. Dry Lagoon is 1500. I missed it by like, what? 260? Big yikes. Well, at least I got the chat wall.
Is this the stage?
I feel insulted, so I'm just going back. Get me the run back now.
It's already starting, I see.
Might as well get the run back, because I just, that is... Damn, and I ain't at the worst one yet.
Look
A certain
at the
space
chat.
that's mad. Yeah, it's just like, don't worry about it.
Okay. It's already starting, huh?
Apparently. There's one. That's a freebie one.
Only 2 more.
Dream, you got that in like less than 30 seconds.
It's because I got a hint.
Oh.
The hint from the other one still carried over.
Gotta be close.
Okay, sorry. I
down
forgot
here,
that
then.
you got a hint.
Okay, 2nd floor rooftop is this one then.
Wait. Okay, so even if you picked up an emerald that wasn't the emerald you were supposed to be looking for, and you got a hint for that emerald you were supposed to be looking for, it still counts it?
Yep. I know, dumb, right? See, I got extreme twice on that, so very dumb.
I feel that's cheating.
Yeah, welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. They don't play fair. It's gotta be underwater. Okay, good. It's this one. I was afraid it was gonna be the one in the cage. That's the worst one to get. It takes so much time to get to, dude. Alright, that's a easy A. Yeah, 669. Yeah.
How is that?
That's about right.
Perfect? Like me?
There, Salty run back over.
Is this the stage? Which
No.
story?
My name is Rouge.
There, you get a synopsis. What just happened the past 5 minutes? I'm sorry, I blinked.
I just love jewels.
Oh,
and
I'm
cannot
Rouge
seem
the
to
Bad.
get enough of them.
No.
I found this very
What's that
valuable
for?
Master Emerald
Oh,
base
I
this
see.
enormous
All those people on Twitter.
following
Yeah, I
me.
was like, the horny guy main site.
Moreover, this strange old man with a weird-looking mustache tried snatching it from me. But before that happened,
Now.
it was shattered into pieces. Oh,
I wonder.
what you've done. Now I have
I want
to
to see you
find
do
and collect
security
all the
hall.
pieces.
Yeah, that one's gonna depend. It's a small level, but it can either be really easy or really hard. Just depends on your luck. We'll have to see what kind of RNG we get there. Good one or bad
Wait,
one?
we have to do it. Oh, well.
No,
oh,
no,
never
we're
mind.
going to
Just-
Sand Oasis.
Wait a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Find my hidden base inside this pyramid.
Man, you know what sucks about this? There's literally a power-up to my left, I think. No, wait, no, it's near the end level. It's just like a shortcut over here on my left, and I can't get to it because I need hover. Seen that coming. That always happens. Ah, this begins. Not, you guys are not wrong. Night is young. Failures are apparent. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days.
Oh, by the way, I should mention, if anybody who's not played this game, I know there's a bunch of people that have, but there's some people that haven't. Just the controls on the mechs. Let's just put it this way. You jump, and then gravity just sucks you down like Jupiter.
Yeah, they have like this weird drop-off effect with just their control.
Like, you have so much like heft to your jump. You jump and then immediately gravity just decides to say, no, you're going back on the ground. Like, it's that quick. So that's why, like, I can understand why Lester just, when he jumped, he got pulled into the sand real quick, because it's kind of just weird.
Also, the controls when the camera swings around, they kind of lock up for a second in air, which is really bad for the mech because of that drop-off effect.
Yeah.
You gotta be very careful with your jump timing too.
Honestly,
in case of the camera change.
Honestly, I think the 360 version of this game is probably the best version to play. So, I mean,
Well,
if you get it on console,
Yeah, I was like maybe for like the modern release, but even then, I still think the GameCube version is a little bit better in some regards.
Okay. Fair
Just
enough.
because of certain things, feel like they got a little more wonky going to the HD ports, which is weird to say. It's like how they keep on screwing it up.
I mean, like, if you had to choose
oh god,
between...
this is not helpful. I don't think I've ever gotten speeches in this level before, so this is gonna be a thing. Oh, there go all my rings because Hitbox is one of those.
Yeah, okay. Let me rephrase that. When you're playing Sonic games, I think the 360, like the 360, Xbox Series, Xbox One, because they're all backwards compatible. Well, except those 6.
Yeah, the only exception.
That's probably the best play if you're playing on console, in my opinion. If you play any Sonic game, probably get it on 360.
Yeah, if you can play it on PC, because honestly, nowadays you can run pretty much almost all the Sonic games outside of some of the newer ones, like say Frontiers and such. You can run all these basically on a toaster. Like, you don't need high-end hardware for this stuff. So, for like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I just say, if you can, play the PC version, because any problems you have, there's a mod to fix it. I'm not kidding there.
Yeah. And plus, not only that, the 360 store, these games are always dirt cheap on there.
Oh yeah,
so,
I mean, they're like $10.
Yeah, they're really like dirt cheap. So if you want to try these games out, I really would suggest it. I don't mean simping for. Well, I honestly think the Xbox is like the best way to play Sonic games.
Yeah,
honestly,
for the most part, like for a console-wise, it is probably the best console for Sonic. Because there's pretty much every game you can think of on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, that should be an A. It's like, if you can, PC's the best for normally a lot of the games, because of mods that fix a lot of the problems, but if you don't play the PC version, so you don't have a console, it's Xbox. Because it's like a vast majority of the games are there.
I'll put it this way, like, I played Sonic Unleashed on the Xbox Series X. I'm never playing that game on anything other than that from now on in my life. Sonic Unleashed on Xbox Series X is such a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Because of that whole fix to the game's overall performance now with the series, it's the best way to play Unleashed. Because beforehand, it was backwards compatibility on Xbox One, and before we even had any of that, was the 360 version.
Oh, by the way, Unleashed, the Wii version, is still really good.
Yeah.
It's
a different game, so I would still recommend it.
Yeah. I say Unleashed because that's what the fans call it.
Yeah. Most people play the Wii version, that's why it has that.
Yeah, the Wii version is really good as well. Do not knock the Wii version. If you play Unleashed, play both versions. They're all good in some way. Yeah, that's the best way I can say it. It's kind of like the Star Wars Force Unleashed. HD ports.
I love this cutscene in widescreen. Sorry to interrupt, but they drive through a solid wall. It's like, oops, we weren't supposed to see that. Anytime you play this, is not just this game that does it. It's a lot of games in this era that get a widescreen port. You can see the problems of widescreen. What? You're not supposed to see past the seams because of crap like that.
Shadow, I beg of you, please.
To be fair, that's not this mod. This mod uses fixes like 4x3 cutscenes. You can see that in the PS3 and 360 version of this game. Might have actually pointed out back in the day when we did our Sonic Adventure 2 race. Because that I played on the PS3 version.
Ethan, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, why?
Yeah, in the Wii 360 PS3 era, we had a lot of Unleashed names for whatever reason. I don't know why that generation, like, Unleashed was a popular phrase, but yeah, a lot of games were subtitled that. Star Wars Force Unleashed, Sonic Unleashed, Force Unleashed 2, Electric Boogaloo. Not called that, but we all wish.
By the way, the stage easy like really easy rank.
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna wait. We're gonna get a power now. I'm supposed to come back here with light speed dash, our next ability in like the next stage. I'm just getting it now. Thank you, broken spin dash. Give me the flame ring. This is really not needed, but we're gonna have to have this for 100% stuff.
Godzilla Unleashed. Really good Wii game, by the way. Yeah, Godzilla Unleashed is really fun. I remember playing that.
I've heard good things about it, yeah.
Yeah. PS3 360 era was certainly a time in gaming. Honestly, that was probably, in my opinion, like one of the greater generations was 7th gen.
Yeah, it probably was.
I don't know, that's not to say that, you know, modern gaming is
Boo-boo? I agree.
I don't want to say
nowadays
that
has a lot of problems, in my opinion.
I really don't want to say that because there are a bunch of like modern games that I really like. I don't want to say that it's total poo-poo, but it definitely feels like the 360 and PS3 era and Wii era, should I add that too?
Yeah.
Was like the last generation, and that the games didn't feel like diluted. I guess that's the best word I can describe.
I mean, they weren't releasing games in unfinished states to just fix them later. The most we had on that was DLC. Because DLC was definitely releasing a little earlier than it should have for some of the games. And the whole Day 1 DLC or on this DLC debacle stuff happened around that era. Oh, we're gonna have enough time. Yeah, barely. Oh god, I can't see. I'm just, you know what, we're going down here instead.
It's okay, more points.
Needle, so. Well, I think I would have got more points by doing the tricks. That would have given me an awesome, but this is still fine. I'll have more enough points by the end. This level's A rank really not that bad.
Like I said, easy A rank.
Yeah.
Do trick right there.
Get hit by whatever on the ceiling, because I don't think the fan hitbox should have been that big, but Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. I didn't want to say like anything bad, because like I said, there are a bunch of modern games that I really like a lot of them on Switch, and I would like a lot of games on Wii U.
Yeah, I mean that was a solid library on the Wii U.
PS4 had some fun games. I mean, I didn't really play many of them like to say I did, but...
Alright, raise your hand or in that automated sequence where you got hit by the actual rocket.
Here we go.
Because this game is jank.
Yeah.
It's happened before. What was this again? Was this 1400?
Victory.
Or 15? Radical Highway is 14. Okay. I couldn't remember. That was close to 2K over. Like we said, easy A rank.
What?
Sorry, he has to leave his mac and cheese at home. The bit can only be done so many times.
Dude.
Plus it breaks things. I don't think it works on the dark side.
Alright, Lester, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, buddy. You wanna talk about me quoting Eggman pissing on the moon a lot. This macaroni and cheese joke from you in particular is beating a dead horse.
I think I'm not doing it again. I did it twice for an April Fool's video, and I figured we'll do it for the stream because it was iconic. It's literally in the first 10 minutes.
Control.
I know, I'm just giving you crap.
I just love the mod, not because of the wording, because, I mean, that's whatever. It could be a little cringe. But I love seeing him do all the Chaos Control stuff, just throwing around the Chaos Armor, but it's just a box of mac and cheese. Because it just doesn't work.
He's fast. Hey, it's
Like
not
a Kraft macaroni and cheese control.
Chaos Emerald to warp.
It's a sentence.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form.
To be fair, I think there's a mod, technically, to replace that dialogue with the fan dub. Because it's so famous.
There's no time to play games. I'm hungry and I have to go get home to my mac and cheese.
I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now.
I need to get a key, I just remember that, but I'll get the key in the Shadow's next level.
I hate to say it.
I think it's a little bit easier to get a key there than Radical Highway with my routing.
Find that key
Where's the nearest? But where's the nearest hot topic? I don't know where the nearest hot topic is. I hate that stupid security bot. When it, for some reason, when I was a kid, I hated that security bot so much. It scared the crap out of me.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
I hate the thing to this day because it's just too good at its job. Alright, I got this. Let me just reset. Easier to do this. Fresh. Yellow head. Okay.
Excuse me.
Get off the wall. Gotta run before this guy's in the room with me. Because that's the thing. Its targeting reticle is ginormous. Like you saw, it was nowhere near the guy and he still shot me.
My sister as a teen would go to a Hot Topic a lot. You know, I'd never been in a Hot Topic before.
I think I might have like once, but I don't remember. It might have been when I first moved to where I'm at now, because the mall had it, and you know, malls one of those anymore. Barely anything in anymore.
Yeah, because modern digital storefronts nowadays just made malls obsolete.
Yep, pretty much. Yellowhead, I think it's E102. Please, there you go. Alright, give me this. Hand in the center. I think that's back in the other room we just ran through before.
I thought you got another hint for a second, though. No, it was Owen Chow.
Yeah. I know, it's just like Owen Chow. Don't take away my point threshold. Okay, it's not this room. It's green room.
It's gotta be close.
Under the stem. In between them. When it says hand in the center, it's like, okay, no, I just probably dig directly in this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Lester.
Like, technically it's not a hand, it's a flower. Okay, Smarty.
That's...
Oh, we're getting Sonic X in here, are we?
Oh, man.
What does that even have to do with this game? Oh, crap.
Dark Supersonic. That
the
happened
most
one instant.
Thing. It's like, what is this?
The most fan-created idea from that TV show, besides, you know, the Metarex itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, besides that whole plot point.
It's gotta be close.
Oh yeah, there's a thing here that looks like Sonic, right? That's what it is. Yeah, here it is. Dark Sonic, aka the Sonic head in a shadow. You know, unlucky this just deactivates the thing's cannons, because that beetle would be shooting me by now.
How is that? Perfect? Like
My
me?
city's mall is still going, but still got Cinnabon store. That
Nice.
sounds good.
I mean, I think ours is like hit or miss. Like there's maybe a fourth of the stores what used to be in there at this point.
There's
I know
a
stuff
mall
like
I
a
used to-
GameStop, like a lot of the food court's still
It's a
there.
space transporter.
I know that there's, I think, an Old Navy still there. Movie theater.
Ark?
Movie theater is like the big
Wasn't
reason
that
why people go to
space
the mall
colony
here.
Shut down over 50 years ago?
There's a...
What's he doing up there anyway?
Man, there was a mall that I used to go to a lot.
Find out what
And,
he's up
well,
to.
it's still there. But it's barely. Yeah.
It's a situation with just malls in general. They have been dying real fast over the past, like I said, 5 or so years.
Well,
Which is
a
because
big
of the whole
part of
digital
them,
age.
a big part of the mall was Sears. Sears was there, and then when Sears went under, it's like, oh.
Yeah, similar situation with ours. It's like a good chunk of the mall was a Sears, so nothing's replaced that. So it's just like an empty part of the building. I know I'm gonna say it again, but man, actual lighting, what is this? This level is like super bright in battle. Like it's already turned on lighting wise bright. This is how it's supposed to look. This is Dreamcast lighting.
Oh, besides the obvious is obvious thing that happened today, did you know that Borderlands 3 got announced for Switch today?
Yeah, well, there's apparently a whole new collection again, and one of the things being Borderlands 3 coming to Switch. Which is neat. I'm not surprised. I feel like that game could probably run on the system no problem.
Yeah, that's just like, that's the most great. And it's dropping in October!
Of course it is, because no one knows how the plan releases, apparently. 2K, you know you're sending it out to die, right? Because, like, that's the worst month right now. That feeling when you get help just to shoot yourself with a nuke.
Well, 2K had a hard day today, though.
What else happened with 2K besides the Borderlands?
Volition shut down.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm forgetting that was part of 2K for whatever reason still. That's THQ Nordic I was thinking of.
Oh, wait, is it?
Yeah, I thought it was THQ Nordic.
No.
But either way, yeah, they're done. Saints Row, the reboot of it, essentially just like was the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, Razor Group just shut it down. I've been doing some major thinking, and I think most of the games for Switch I will get digitally. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's just, especially with the way that the Switch is, it's perfect for.
It makes a lot of sense, yeah. I just had to pre-order my copy of Superstars today. I was looking around for like if I can get it a little bit cheaper, but I wasn't finding any good sales for it on PC. That's what I did last time with like Sonic Origins and Frontiers. So I just like bit the bullet and just got the full 70 because I was looking for digital lux. The most I saw was like $4 off. Whoop de fucking do.
It's gonna get eaten up by taxes anyways.
At that point, it's like just get it through Steam for a proper refund if you need it. Not the site that looks like it's selling you a bad CD key.
Hi, Big. Why are you here?
Yeah, random, huh? He wasn't there at all in the battle version, like on GameCube, but put back in for the HD ports. Kinda weird. I don't know why that was a thing that was cut. I think it was a mistake. Man, I already know how to keep my score going, am I right? Shooting all the wrong things. It's fine. I should have enough points by the end still, I think. Based on these points I'm getting now.
Man, not the over jam-packed Sonic Superstars Mario Wonder 3 days later.
Yeah,
Actually,
also got Spider-Man 2. What else was October that people are looking forward to? Those are like the 3 I know off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu is another one.
Mario or Wario, WarioWare.
Oh yeah, the WarioWare as well. I just haven't heard much talk about that, probably because of how the last one turned out. Metal Gear, yeah, the Metal Gear collection's coming out. I'll probably keep an eye on that one because I'll put that on a sale, I would say. When you already own the games, like I don't want to pay full price again.
I get you.
They, I think, had to confirm that it actually has mouse and keyboard support for PC, which apparently is a huge deal because those original PC versions didn't for whatever reason. So it's like it sounds like the PC versions are fine this time around, which is a good sign.
Where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them. A weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. Codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet? Was this my grandfather's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate...
No, Shadow, don't do that. You need that to warp.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Oh no, I just lost my power. I mean, it's been kind of proven canon-wise he can use Chaos Control without actually holding the emerald, but how far away is that range? We know it's at least a few feet, based on, like, a later scene in this game in Sonic X.
We need the 7 Chaos
That ring also looks cursed with his, like, bracelets on him, because it clips through the bracelets.
To use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
Sounds like I like the way you think.
You fool.
Use the machine to dominate the
I have 70 alternative accounts. You will never find my maid.
What are you even on up there? Everything up there is pitch black. I can't even see the ceiling.
How about making a deal?
deal?
Also, I know this is gonna sound random,
You said something
But
about
you know, if
reaction.
you've seen the later designs,
Reaction
she is
is
very
made
like
with a master
thick
emerald.
in this game. I don't know why. Like
Just let me know
Rouge's
that
like,
radar
thighs
and
are like the
wait for
size of
help
her
you.
head in this.
What do you
Later games, she's like slimmed down. I think her layer design looks better than this
I have
one.
an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds
To be
may
fair,
I may not look
Dreamcast
like
model,
it, but
first
you know
fits
that I am
design.
a treasure
Not very
hunter that
surprised.
Specializes in all kinds of jewels.
I think they also toned her down a little bit in later games too. Heroes especially.
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal.
Sala.
I don't think we've been introduced.
Did you
I'm Rouge
get a
the
chance
Best,
to even watch
but
the
you
direct
can call
today?
me
I
Rouge.
didn't watch it because the Mario
Okay.
game is coming out in like a month. So at this point, it'd just
I
be too
get
much
you.
information.
I'll just we watched it. I really liked it. It looks really good.
Idea of a vacation. How can
I
you
mean,
be
I
sure
kind
your
of figured it's
intelligence
gonna be a
reports are
Mario
correct?
game.
Yeah, from what I'm understanding, this is like a good reform to like a 2D Mario gameplay. So I think that's a good thing to hear. Because I know
Well,
people were mixed about the new
believe
Mario
what you
formula for a
wanna
while, but
believe.
they were fine enough.
Very well.
So if this is supposed to be better than new Mario, then that's a good thing to hear.
Discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military.
Yeah, Dreamcast polygons, I
allowing
think
you
great
to
on that
sneak
here. I've
into
heard
the
that
base
they're
without
apparently really
being
bad to work
detected.
with. That's probably why there's a lot more
Shadow
rough
will
edges in certain
enter
games
the
for
office,
characters.
Where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will
On
blow
these
up the whole
dynamite
island and get
packs.
away before
Sounds
anyone
like
has a
card
chance to know what
packs.
hit them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you'll
Open
have
this for the
two
holographic Charizard or death, one of the two.
That's a challenge for such a worthy treasure hunter as yourself. isn't
Quads
it,
instead of
Doctor?
threes. Oh. So that's a lot harder to
We only
quit
have
things
30
together on
minutes to
joints.
pull this mission off, and we only get one try. So don't fail me.
I mean, Dreamcast was a little bit ahead of its time when it first came out. It's supposed to have been, out of the systems at this point in time, the most powerful until the PS2 came out.
Oh, by the way, if you do not get an A rank on this stage, what is wrong with you?
It's me, that's what's wrong with me. But yeah, I agree. This is one of the easiest stages in the entire game to A rank. There's so many perfect opportunities here. Oh, that was way too many, but that's fine. 11's the cutoff for perfect. You don't want to go over 11. I say as I get 13. Sometimes that just happens because of lock on. A little too much. Oh, you ruined my combo, sir. Now I gotta go back.
Hey, Super Spyro, how you doing?
Crap. I just do this.
Been watching the Pokemon TCG anime recently. It's been really good. I heard really good things about that. I kind of want to go and watch the series. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard the same. It's like apparently it's been a solid anime for Pokemon so far. It seems like Pokemon anime is having like a little bit of a resurgence in a way. It's like
I mean,
really
that's
good.
probably
quality.
good. I mean, that's good. Horizons is really good from what I hear. I haven't watched but like 4 episodes of it.
Yeah, I'm hearing people are clicking with
Yeah.
the new character using for Gen 9 stuff.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. As much as it pains me, it's like I kind of needed this because I'll tell you one thing: Journeys wasn't that, in my opinion, it wasn't that great of a series except at the very end.
From what I understand, it was the characters that you guys had a problem
Yeah,
with the journeys.
it's
Just
fine,
didn't
but-
care for the characterization for domains and such.
I don't know. I just still have it on my GameCube. I finished this game 100% 4 times, and I can do it again.
Yeah, I've 100% at this like fully once, but I've gotten like everything but the Chow stuff beforehand too. So I would say like about 2 times. Chow stuff, the only problem with that is life. So after a while, you're like, maybe I don't want to spend like 20 hours racing a Chow for like 5 emblems. Because that's like, yeah, that's good enough, honestly. When you get all the emblems minus that one section of the game, you pretty much did the rest of the game in terms of like progression.
Your Journeys was good, so that's weird. Yeah, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not horrible. It's not
You didn't care for
horrible.
as much as some other people.
It's like there was some plot issues I had, and that's mostly because I feel like some characterizations of characters moved way too quickly than it should, and there's a lot of like there was a lot of just a lot of characterization issues that didn't bother me about it. Well, that's just me. But Sun and Moon anime is just S tier in my opinion. That anime is great. I love that one. Yeah, Sun and Moon was such a good Pokemon anime. Still hate Mad Space Man. I mean, everybody hates Mad Space.
Yeah, Mad Space is.
Ugh.
Honestly, the hard mission is really easy compared to the normal one because it's 3 location emeralds. Like, if you know where they're at, it's like, oh, fast and done. Just read a guide. It's so much better. But the main mission is just cool. What happened to these guys? Just finish it off. I don't need the full-on points. I got more than enough. In this section, I don't even care about combos because these guys move way too fast. I'll just shoot them. Alright, what was the point threshold for this again? Let's see. Weapons bed, 30k. Guess what? 35k. Gee, I wonder if we get aiming. Oh, we did it. Just like, you can get it without the multipliers in this stage. Like, you don't need time bows, you don't need rings. Just shoot things. That's it. It's one of the easiest A ranks.
Okay, everyone ready? Shadow, Rouge, on with the show!
Oh, Sonic! I thought I'd never see you again. I'm so glad you made it.
Man, this is awkward. I really hope she doesn't do this like again in the future with a silver hedgehog.
I'm the one who should be asking that.
Maybe he has a bad track record mistaking hedgehogs for Sonic. To be fair, what other hedgehogs are in this world that can stand on 2 feet and talk? Not many.
Give up,
So Sonic Adventure 2 is basically a Mech Assault game. I mean, you could say that.
In a way, yeah. When you're playing as Tails and Eggman, it is basically Mech Assault. And a good chunk of Dark Story is Eggman levels, so Mech Assault story. I gotta punch him. Hang on. Punch him. Yeah. There's a health thing over in the base area, so I don't even care about health. Yeah, you can see off the side of the screen. This is impossible to lose situation if you're paying attention. There we go. Good RNG, bad RNG. This is all gonna depend.
Oh boy, let's see if you can beat this in 30 seconds like I did.
That one's a question mark.
Mech Assault was fun, but my game just is scratch. Oh man, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. I'll touch that because there's an emerald nearby.
Man, I still can't believe that happened. The good RNG happened.
Okay, it's about
I'm sorry. I'm never living this down. I know this was lots of years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at this point,
Still.
it's over 10 years.
It's still one of my favorite things that happened was that.
It's down here.
They're ruining everybody's childhood.
I remember
this level
Jared
sucks.
specifically was really upset. Like, to me, I was surprised, but Jared's like, you know what, you just leave. It's in one of these vaults, isn't it? Alright, I gotta go up.
Oh, well, not good RNG.
It's like questionable RNG. It depends where the third piece is for this, but I can get the beetle while I'm up here.
Okay,
Maybe
so,
not anymore. Eggman, be quiet. I'm busy.
So, this level is infamous, at least for me, when I was younger. I actually got stuck here when I was a kid, because this is a treasure hunt on a time limit. And I wasn't good at it. And I remember a lot of people were the same way. And, well, when we did our Sonic Adventure 2 race years ago, almost 10 years ago at this rate.
It's been over. That was 2012.
Are you serious? God
Yep.
darn. Me, Lester, and our friend Giratino, we raced this game. I beat this level in 30 seconds.
Yeah, you had like the god RNG. You had really good emerald placements.
Yeah, I ruined my childhood with Kingdom Hearts. Yes, you did. I grinded for hours for that thing.
And then I apparently get it for like just about 30 minutes of that.
Yeah, you ruined Amber's childhood more than mine, but
yeah,
I just remember.
Hearts.
Yeah, she grew up with Kingdom Hearts more than me. It's still mad, she said.
Fair.
By the way, I finally got an Amy Omachan Maria menu thing. That's good.
Yeah, it take a while to be fair because it's all ring base, though. You have to just grind it. There it is. Should just barely be a no because I didn't do any hints. And I got the gold beetle. So what is this? Security hall 12,000. Yeah, this is enough. 16. We're good. Because of the time limit, they thankfully make this a lower threshold A rank, so it's not as bad as some of the later levels. But get used to that time crunch, because mission 4 for treasure hunting is all about that gimmick.
I can't believe I've come this far, just to fail.
This is Flying Dog, headquarters. Intruder found entering security hole. Preparing to attack.
I never did, but I didn't get it. I never had a PS2 as a kid. I think I told this story about the PS2.
I think you really told on Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, didn't we just tell how I got a PS2?
Yeah, you got it from a friend of yours growing up.
Yeah, I got it for just got it for free. I was like, oh, sweet. Had to rotate the control stick clockwise.
Yeah, the secretary thing is just you rotate the menu for a while.
I meant secretary, not security. My bad.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Security hall.
I think that's where I got confused.
It's just not possible. This Flying Dog can't be destroyed.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
I swear, every time her head moves, those ears, I swear, can pop off.
I've got a small problem. I can't believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
You done goofed.
Was that console always purple? See, again, when you're playing with Dreamcast designs, you really don't know what you're missing, apparently. I don't think that was always purple in GameCube.
Shoot, troublemaker.
They randomly change things in ports. I never understand why. If you lose the source code like a Kingdom Hearts situation, I get it, but from like one year to another, I highly doubt they lost the source code to SA2. They just changed things because.
Fans of the Sonic 3 movie be walking in the day when the Sonic 3 comes out, all happy. You ready to see a little girl get shot?
Yeah, it's like, oh man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all monsters.
Needs to stop losing their source code. Man, I'm so glad that this weekend is Labor Day weekend.
Is big run? Indeed.
Oh, that too.
You're gonna run big with the dualies? It's been confirmed in the patch notes.
I swear, you study that thing like it's
No, it's like everyone just pointed out immediately. They've already data mined the weapons so we can see how it works. They are gonna be insane. Like infinite dodge rolls, and they're powerful rolls.
Infinite dodge rolls?
Yeah, well,
what?
as long as you have ink, mind you. Normally, it's like 2 to 4 rolls you get depending on the type of dually. Then you just can't do it anymore. So that's different.
I got 4 days off because I asked for vacation day on Tuesday. That sounds like a good plan. That was a smart idea, Ethan. I had to use my PTO days earlier this week because I was sick last week, and I was like, I need money.
Yeah.
Can you so I asked the HR lady, I said, you use 3 of my PTO days for the days I was out, please. She said, yeah, I can. I was like, alright.
Alright, here's a question. Are we actually gonna beat the level right now? Cause, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, thank God. I hate doing Lightspeed dash with Electric Shield. Because of the rings magnetizing thing. That breaks the chain.
Honest to gosh, they should have programmed it so that if there's a line of rings that you need to do, they should have made it so those don't get electric. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't fix that problem until Shadow the Hedgehog. So I was like, you have the right idea, and they eventually did it, but it took a while. And then they regressed, so they didn't learn, apparently. They forgot what they learned. Electric Shield's been less common, though, over the years, to be fair, so there's also that. Now, fun fact about this stage, you're never getting all the rings, because there's only a handful of rings you can get here. Because look at the total. 267? Like, half of those rings are out of bounds. Or at least, like, about 100-ish, something like that. I don't remember exactly. There's a lot of out-of-bounds rings in this level. But good luck. And that's all the characters at this point in Shadow World, so it doesn't matter who I want. I can control them all here.
By the way, that's gonna be a grind when we get to it.
Yeah, just like the first game was. Sonic Adventure 1 had the same problem.
That blue hedgehog again.
Hedgehog again, of all places. Found you.
Sonic, what happened to half your gear?
You're the fake hedgehog around
You're naked.
here.
Where's the light speed shoes? Where's the ankle bracelets? Where's your flame ring like mine?
Make you eat those words. You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
They couldn't get the model to work with the. I don't know why.
Bring it on.
Okay, I don't know what happened to my damage storing there. I just kind of gave up. Sure.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Oh, well, Chow, are you sure about that? He won't just attack, walks up the Sonic, and he takes damage. Like,
What did
you
you
don't
do?
know the
Okay.
power of storing somersaults, my sir.
How did you do that?
I just barely tapped on the B button. If you, I think it's like a frame input. You store the somersault without doing the actual somersault itself, so you store its damage value. I can just walk on the Sonic. I love doing that. It's a fast way of killing him, too. And it's hilarious, especially if he runs into you, because he just does it to himself.
Chaos control.
Now imagine if this didn't work. Like, well, there goes the Chaos Emeralds and my 2 lackeys. Now what do I do? Says Eggman.
Shadow.
Oh yeah, fans of Sonic ready to walk into Sonic 3 to see a little girl get shot.
All of those who live down there. He once told that the reason
You never forget if you play Shadow the Hedgehog, so you don't know how to skip cutscenes. Gotta rest your soul. You'll see that like 10 times.
I just don't know anything anymore.
Like Maria can never
I often wonder
just
why I
get
was
away from
created,
gun.
what
Both
my
the
purpose
military
is
and
for
the
being
weapon.
here. Maybe if I go down there, I will find the answers. Maybe.
Dude, imagine if you did like the whole, what was it, 320-ish ending and you didn't know how to skip
Maria.
cutscenes. That'd be horrible.
Why so melancholy?
You know, that was the first time I ever heard that
That
word.
was so unexpected.
Yeah, I think the same,
So
but I was
unlike you,
like
Shadow,
8 when I
to
first
come
played
and
this.
rescue me. But your ability to use the chaos control certainly
Okay.
comes in handy.
Can I be on?
No,
I say
didn't
that
come to
phrase way
save
too much.
you.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
that's
I
your
came back
catchphrase.
for the chaos
That's my
emeralds.
kid. I'd be honest.
Yeah, but
Can I be?
then-
I'd hope you be
It's like,
honest.
here we go, hot take time. It's like, that's what you know.
Are you sure? We only
Shadow the
have
Hedgehog
6
isn't
of
really
the
that bad
7
of a game.
Chaos Emeralds, you know.
See, I was wrong. Hot
That's
take.
more than enough for the
No, it's honestly not. It has its moments of
let's get the show on the
confusion and
road.
bad design, but it's not a terrible game. It's fine enough, in my opinion. I enjoy it.
Meanwhile, following Maria and Faye, now I have the good.
My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist. And soon
And I'm gonna piss on the moon.
This is Eggman, no! You've already done that once this week.
the beginning of the greatest
again.
empire of all time.
Now, this is like a technical question I have to put out here, but I just have this one weird thing. Why is this cutscene looks good here? Like, there's no interlacing lines, but you see like the ending cutscenes, like the Hero Story, Dark Story, Last Story trailers, and they look like garbage in the HD ports. Like, why did they bother to fix this, but not the other cutscenes? I don't understand it. When I did my playthrough on YouTube, I had to record that and fix it myself from the GameCube version. It looked horrible on PC. Absolutely horrible. We'll see that later. Trust me. We'll see the lines.
Ethan, you mentioning Fallen Maria from Faye, unfortunately, it doesn't have anything to do with Fire Emblem Heroes, by the way. You know what that reminds me of when you said that we're in the context of us saying stuff about Maria in this game?
Why are you so upset? Well,
That boss fight in Sonic Omens.
You managed to create complete havoc on the whole planet.
I'm not sure which one only, because I know Omens is a game, which apparently is not good due to community problems.
Yeah, okay, let's put it this way. Shadow fight, Sonic, was it Shadow or Sonic? Like, they fight Maria.
Okay, I can see one of the controversies with that product now.
Fell on deaf ears.
Look at you.
Maria's a boss fight. I can't why.
How totally embarrassing.
Maybe they like the idea of fighting like an ally from other games. Like, yeah, we'll do that too, but let's pick the character that's not really around anymore. Already has a tragic backstory. Let's fight her. Sure.
Why didn't you show me this before?
Because I don't want Sonic Adventure 1 to be canonized with Sonic Adventure 2!
Yeah, it's one of the few times a game like directly ties back to its previous self. They do this once in a while. Frontiers, I feel, is the only game that's done like a lore dump of like a bunch of games connecting to one. But the only games I can think of have done this is Sonic Adventure 1 to 2 with Sonic Colors to Sonic Generations. They literally tie together with cutscenes from previous games.
Did you get that?
Soon enough, Maria.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm if Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly.
Now, it's pretty ballsy to take this call when the other two just barely left the room. You didn't even hear the door shut before you dialed back to base. Imagine if Eggman just came back in. Who are you talking to? No one. I'm ordering pizza. What do you want?
Oh god, not this mission, please.
Yeah, this is the hard level too.
We gotta do this.
Yeah, that's the end of all of it, mind you.
I hate this stupid car. This stupid minigame, and the stupid face, and the stupid mission, the stupid everything.
Yeah, I wonder if
it's stupid emblem. This is the worst level.
Yeah, it's, honestly, like, there's a portion here where you're really gonna be saying that the most, because, oh man, it's very narrow. A lot of holes, a lot of cars, a lot of twists and turns, a lot of narrowness. This mission's not that bad, but it's the later ones that are the actual problem.
Right now,
there
you
would
would
have
have
failed
failed.
mission 2, I think.
You would have failed. Yep.
I think mission 3 is the one we hit walls. I wish I got those rings.
You would have failed.
Yeah, two missions at that point. See, like, this one does not matter, but you cannot get used to this luxury. I gotta wait here because there's this mean trap. It's just like, oh, there's no wall. Oops! Who would have done that? It's like, what's an Eggman trap for Rouge? See, this is what happens when you take your calls when they barely leave the room. He sets traps for you.
Did you find Tails?
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
This one sucks for both car and wall mission. I think the car one's worse. The wall mission's whatever at that point. Just, you go a little bit slower. The car one is like, oh, I'm gonna park in front of you and drive 10 miles an hour, like an actual highway. Then that's when you want to have road rage inside of Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, I want to go left for rings. See, right here, this would suck. If I was doing mission 2, that would be the most clutch thing. And here, I'd fail it. Oh, apparently not. Just take this turn and then boost.
I guess, like, as much as I'm humping it, after me trying this mission over and over again, I get really sick of this song.
Oh, you won't be after a while, yeah.
You know what the
style
worst
points?
feeling?
Nope, you can't. Okay, well, if that cost me the air, I'm gonna be mad. I was trying to try backwards. I'm going background.
You know what the...
Route 280,
You know what the worst...
320. Oh, we're fine.
You know what the worst thing is about everything in this level? Is the last mission, and I'm down this home stretch.
It's
I
tight.
run out of time.
It's impossible to not get an A on that one, though, at least. So, if you beat it, it's an instant A. Like, there's actual time thresholds in the game's code to say, here's B, C, D, E ranks, but you can't get anything other than an A, because you don't have enough time. Like, I don't know why they bothered, but sure. Hard mode on that one's worse. Just again, with all their traps.
Oh, hey, look, it's Pumpkin Hill.
They're in that
Yeah.
blue flame.
He searched, and he searched, and he
Spotted
searched.
at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
Why are you using the village plot line? I keep quoting it. I'm sorry. I got on to you about the mac and cheese thing, and I'm still sitting here doing it. I'm sorry. Foot and mouth for that for me.
Well, I get for wanting to get like 100 points. That always happens when I do that. I don't know why I bother with 100 points. It's not needed. And yet, I feel greedy. I'm gonna do it again. Just this. Yeah, see, there you go. Successful attempt that time. Alright, light speed attack. Really not that useful for Shadow, honestly. Like, it works for him in some situations. I think for hard mode it's a little more useful in some areas, but yeah, for the most part, it's mainly just a Sonic thing for that one boss alone.
Which boss is that?
That's the egg golem. You hit the guy head pretty easily. Oh, good. Guess what? I'm getting a level with nowhere to run. Speed shoes. The most useful power right now. How? Alright, nice hitbox.
Hey, man. At least you can restart now without any penalty.
Yeah, because I have my lightspeed attack. I don't even need to go the same direction anymore to get the power, because it saves. I love when you just go to orbit.
Whenever he does that, I always felt like he says fetch.
I always get fast out of it. Like, fast! Like, what? Okay,
oh,
yeah, I know
fetch.
you're going fast, but...
I always get fetch. I was like, is he saying fetch? Like,
thought it was a phone. I imagine it's like Vegeta from DBZ just throwing dog treats at everyone. Shadow would be that guy,
well,
to be fair.
Well, Shadow is the Vegeta of Sonic, so,
yeah. Oh, even more so nowadays. Like, its characterization in later games and then newer shows, it is pretty much Vegeta.
Just like how Silver's Trunks.
Yeah, I mean, that's Silver, really.
Ultimate victory.
I love how you just see things floating in the air because draw distance. Like, some things unload, some things don't. There's reasons. Dark missions are harder than here on this game. Other than that, dark levels are good and bad. I mean, yeah, dark is supposed to be the harder of the two stories, so it makes sense of why it's harder. You're supposed to start with Hero first if you want to get a hang of how the game plays, to ease yourself in. But nothing stops you from doing dark first, and that could be a mistake. I do feel some levels here are easier than Hero Story. Like Weapon Spit was a good example.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
Oh, I wonder if this cutscene revent mod fixes Sonic's eyes. This is the cutscene where he just loses pupils.
Come and get some, Eggman. Just leave it to me.
This time, I'll take your lives as well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant. Whoa.
I wonder if they do fix it.
Nah, he's still pupilless. It's something to do with just how he looks up to the model. It's cursed, man. You see it once, you never unsee it.
Why are you got no pupils, Sonic?
I also don't know why he says that. It's Daria! It's the only time he ever does that in the whole series. Bring it back.
I want my Tiria tag.
Imagine if he beats the new final boss in the Frontiers DLC and just shouts Teria.
Sonic struck his head.
Yeah, there you go. Bring it back.
Restraining mechanism. What a piece of junk.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I
you
heard
called
that.
me. You only have yourself to blame here, Eggman. This thing is really not bad with this guy. Like, Eggman has the easy time. Just shoot his chest a bunch. Plus, there's health packs here, so health pack.
It's always funny whenever, like, Eggman it. Well, wow.
No, I didn't time it right. I was trying to actually do something. I'm going for it. I'm going to do it. I was off by, I think, a quarter second.
But, when... Gosh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it. Oh, whenever he gets, like, his health down to red, and he says, I'll make you pay for this. I always, when I was a kid, I was like, what is he trying to make sure his insurance gets
There
him?
we go.
Ah!
This is how you have control for him in the cutscene. You gotta die at the same time the screen fades out. Worth it.
Green light for launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
Who knew that NASA was located inside the pyramid? Wait a minute. It's not like one of the more random things. It's like a legit NASA-styled
NASA
rocket that's just an Eggman space.
Hi, Doctor.
You would think you'd have like an
How's it going?
Eggman-shaped thing.
What? What do you mean they escaped? That's okay. I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for the space colony control? Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. All right.
I got
it's
access
time
to his
get
alternate
work.
accounts.
The password is Maria.
Oh god! He posts some weird cringe
That
online.
name somewhere before. Oh well.
Let me just post this under his account real quick. There's a U-post sign over there in the distance.
This
And then
is
just give it a couple hours.
Research
Replies to himself.
Project Shadow,
U-post cringe
the
online.
ultimate life
Got him.
form. Let's see now. What in the world is this? This can't be right. Just what is Shadow anyway? I guess I'll just have to take the last pieces of the Master Emerald.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that was a thing, huh? Like the first mission and the last mission, that's it. That's all you get for Master Emerald pieces. No, I didn't mean to get a hint, but I'm not using this right now. I'm just going for the upgrade. Unless it was here, which that's a no. Okay, maybe it is. Now I can break open these containers. I wasn't even paying attention to what that hint was. Okay.
Third light.
Yeah, here it is.
Only 2 more.
The gimmick here are the hints being backwards like this, like they're mirrored hints. So you really have to think. Only hint 1 is like that. If I remember correctly, like there's weird gimmicks to this. Hint 1 is mirrored. I think hint 2 is the opposite of what it tells you. So if it says go down, you gotta go up. And then hint 3, I think, is supposed to be correct. I think it's like that. Because like every hint in this is trying to screw with you. I didn't need to fall this far, but you know what? We'll work with it. I just like, at this point, just going straight up, because work your way from top to bottom for this level. Same for the one for Knuckles. You'll know you're close enough when the thing starts going off.
But why are the hints potentially obtuse and unhelpful? Yeah, that's what I want to know. It's like, what's the point of having a hint?
Like, why? Why this specific level? No other level does this. Hard mode doesn't even have that weird, like, hint backwards thing, if I'm not mistaken. That hint means it's somewhere near the middle-ish area, which I was right there, so I don't think so. Oh, it's a bird. It was like emerald? No, bird.
The bird.
I seen that. Oh, it's one of these stupid things. Never mind. Oh, and I'm dead anyway, so yeah. Well, GG. To Earth I go.
Restart. Just because I died, I lost 2 lives or I lost 2 lives in this process.
I think yellow light saves into this one again, yeah. Nah, I don't want to look. If I do the spin kick there, I will be screwed.
Going to burn up in the atmosphere. She was even on fire. Yeah, I love that little attention to detail in these space levels.
Yeah, for
It's
both
just like,
this one and Eggman's level, they both have that gimmick, which is cool. I'm not meaning to spin kick every time.
This is the
yeah, this is the Couldn't even finish your sentence. Didn't do anything wrong. You started to talk. That's what you did wrong, Omochao. Apparently.
I didn't do anything. Free my man Omochao. He did nothing wrong except try to be helpful.
Hashtag Omochao writes, and it's just Omochao typing it. Like, man, you gotta feel bad for the man.
We have a hate boner for Omochao.
I think it's people really annoyed with him, but you know you can just never talk to the guy, right? Like, it's not a big deal, people. You just avoid him.
You're getting hotter, my friend.
Yeah, it's around this area. I'm just trying to figure out. I think it's this. Oh,
yeah.
Not fall, because this is weird hitbox area.
Only 1 more left.
Alright, awesome. I mean, it took a while to find out, that's why. I didn't get a hint for a reason. Let me get the beetle again, because the beetle will be a good threshold up tick thing. Points. Get me points.
I'm crying. I think heroes fall for people dislike Omochao. That and medical malpractice. Medical malpractice.
I was like, wait a minute. Wait, is that doing anything? Oh, you'll know.
Oh, yeah.
You'll know.
If you watched an earlier stream of Luster's, you'll understand that reference
just
real
play
good.
that old mystery novel of Sonic's.
By the way, that was a really good... that was the best April Fool's Day prank I think I've ever seen a company do.
It was honestly a really good game, given it was just made as kind of a joke. Give me the hand. I always read this as rats in something. It's like, no, it's backwards, you idiot.
Star by a...
something. You know what? We can technically cheat here in OBS because we can just mirror the actual gameplay.
By burning watch
locked.
Man.
My watch, man.
Star by a burning watchman.
Yep. That is true. Now we flip it back. That's honestly, I recommend people do what I just did there. Just like get your phone or maybe actually get a real mirror. This was back in the early days. Just read the hint mirrored yourself. And if you can't figure it out by just reading it, just mirror it yourself. Because, these hints. Do I need to break the fourth wall when I did my playthrough a few years back? Let's just say that may not have been fully live. Because of this level alone. Well, all the treasure hunting levels, to be fair, because it's all RNG. There's no way to get a perfect run in any of these levels unless you reset like hundreds of times. And guess what does that make good for cutting and editing software, especially one that doesn't like your footage. Back in 2021 days, man, trying to edit stuff in OBS was just a pain in Premiere. I've always had problems. Not that one again, huh? Oh, it is lower. Not that low. And that bird keeps on tripping me up. I keep on thinking that's the emerald shard. It's just like a bird. Oh. Where is it? Look down, idiot. Took all night to get an A rank here. I can believe it. Yeah, this level is just, you gotta get good luck, I feel like, for a lot of these emeralds. The hints really do not help with that luck. Nope. Flip. And just give me the full screen thing. Oh, I can't do that. Let me do it from the whole preview then. There you go.
The gravity
meteorite floating platform something. Okay, it's one of the floating meteorites. To be fair, you're supposed to read it right to left. I wasn't doing that because I had it set up. Floating meteorites, like, gee, I wonder which one, because there's like 2 of these things.
The Pokemon Company keeps sending out emails reminding people to get their Mew. I just got one now.
Yeah, I mean, it's September 10th,
you know what's
so...
We literally, Amber literally before the stream started, she said, we need to go get our Mew. And I said, yes, I know. We're gonna get
I still need to do it myself.
Like,
I just haven't, like, had really, like, the chance, I guess, keep on thinking about it. I'll probably do it for next week.
Yeah, just...
It's not really that big of a deal, I feel, because if I make sure I remember to do it before a certain date, it'll just take, like, 5 minutes of that. Oh, okay, this is way better RNG.
It's gotta be close.
Alright, damage. There you go. That's an A.
Kira, extreme backwards.
Yeah. And man, if they did that for the hints too, man, it's like, why not the points? It's like, no, stop, stop.
Like me?
I got mine a week ago because I forgot by the end of the event. Yeah.
Okay, Knuckles drilled Rouge before, now Rouge can drill Knuckles to death. This still doesn't sound much better than the first time we were here.
Excuse
drill
me?
kick. Drill kick. And for him, it was drill punch.
Hand over those master emeralds.
Why does he sound so
I just realized, wait a minute. Undo that. Imagine I went the whole stream and forgot to re-mirror the gameplay because it was mirrored. You know, you just got the mad space effect in the Knuckles cutscene. It's fine. Oops.
I have no
That's okay. Just keep playing it in this boss fight.
Protect the master
emerald.
It's not all about it. To be fair, I looked over and I thought it looked normal for a second, and that's why I was like, wait, no, I think he's making a joke. No, it was serious. Hang on, fix. My undo, I guess, didn't go through. That's why I'm still flipped. It'd be that way sometimes.
Stop fooling around and give me back my
Now, just imagine if they did mad space like this.
Call
Give me a second.
yourself a hunter, a backtracking already?
There you go. That's Rouge's perspective. Upside down world. God, that is nauseating. God. If I leave it like this for a second. Yeah, she falls down still no matter what. It's still cursed.
Rouge,
So that's Rouge's perspective, as we just joked.
Rouge, you're the flying character of Team Dark.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, when you put this upside down, it's just crazy gadget.
Saving my life.
It's just a space
Don't
effect.
think I owe you one.
Up is down
You
and
just
down
wanted
is
to
up.
hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
Wait, dinner be back on back. Okay, you enjoy your dinner,
No
Ethan.
matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
What?
I still want to know to this day why certain sound effects in these cutscenes just desync, and then another time you watch this cutscene and it plays back fine. I don't understand that. That's a conversion problem. Also, I don't know if it has anything to do because my monitor is set to 120 FPS.
What?
This game hates that.
I'm sorry.
I had to put a hard cap in it with a cheat code. Otherwise, the game would run at double speed. That might also affect cutscenes for all I know.
We should get going.
This was in the age of PC games where if you had anything faster than 60, the game literally breaks.
What's Rouge up to anyway? This is strange. It's showing energy readings from 2 separate Chaos Emeralds. Did they really think they could trick me with that fake emerald? Wait, Shadow. I'm the one who should be telling them the end is near, not you. Now is the time to end this long drawn-out battle and mark myself a place in history as the ultimate genius. If something happens to me, I'm counting on you to finish the job. Hurry! The moment for attack has come. It's now or never.
Then man realizes, oh crap, why am I here? I was supposed to be in the center of the arc. The coordinates were set wrong. Like, why does he teleport on the outside, like, area here? This is like the dumbest idea, man. I just wanted them for perfect. Yeah, well. We're gonna get more than enough points in this level because there's a weird thing at the end. Trust me, you'll want to see if you haven't, played this level before and know what I'm talking about. Let's just say points won't be a problem. But yeah, this is probably the best level in the whole game. The floaty jump here with the zero gravity is really fun. The thing I don't like about the level is artificial chaos, because they are one of the more annoying enemies. Their reach is insane.
that's just normal.
Yeah, like no matter what level you're talking about, if they're featured in it, it's a problem.
Yeah, that's just the problem with the monster itself.
Yeah, it is kind of a random thing. Like I don't remember. I don't think they explain why these things are here at all in the actual game, but it's supposed to be like Gerald Robotnik, like he was supposed to have been researching chaos, and that's how he just made these clones of the creature. They're just kind of here though, which is
Wait
later
a
games.
minute.
I think like Child the Hedgehog might even explain it better than actual Sonic.
I think
2.
if I remember correctly, I think I know why they. I know I mentioned earlier in the stream. I was like, why did they make Shadow a hedgehog based on the lore of there? But I remembered. Oh no, the reason why is because Gerald Robotnik researched Angel Island's ruins and found the prophecy thing about supersonic fighting Death Egg robot.
Oh yeah, I think that's more of a thing they talked about in like comics.
Yeah,
that definitely does not sound like a thing I would have heard from a game or even like a show.
Yeah, I think that's what, if I remember correctly, I remember that continuity. That's why I was like, oh, that's right. I remember now.
Protective armor. I wish Tails had this. Just a little extra health. It's not by much. I feel it's like an extra hit, if that.
Tails doesn't even get this, does he?
No, he does not. This is just an Eggman thing. He just
Don't
gets one
understand
extra layer of health, which I feel like sometimes is like a hit to that. All right, here's why I don't have to worry about the A rank. See these weird contraptions? Watch my points. Just mash the shoot button there. For whatever reason, you constantly hit these things. I don't know why, but you do. It was like a free 10K just by passing by a couple different like containers. Yeah, Artificial Chaos and Shadow is also a pain. Yeah, Lost Impact's the worst one, because I think that's the one you have to kill 35 of them for the hero mission, which is one of the worst ones in the game. Like, get a map. You're gonna need it. Oh my god, no! I tried so hard to get that perfect. So close, dude. That one's just so annoying. I don't have to worry about points. I'm gonna have way more than enough by the end. Just because of this, I'm gonna call it glitch. It has to just be glitch with the hitboxes. Present in all versions.
I do not like that noise.
Yeah, the wobbing thing. Yeah.
The wubbing noise. I've never liked that noise. It's like
it's a weird one. Yeah. Oh, then I get to this portion where these like satellite things now take 2 hits to destroy, which is great for your points. Because now 1 is worth 2 hits. Much easier to get perfects off of those things.
Yes.
Like, the point threshold in this level is pretty high because of all the combo potential we have here. But because of this like hitbox glitch thing with these containers, it really doesn't matter. I feel like you kind of need to do that for the hard mode version of this level because of the harder A rank requirement.
Yes. Yosh.
That chaos, I swear, that always happens here. I know I'm not the only one who always gets hit there from that spring. Because it's in the worst possible spot. I had a feeling that would happen. It's fine, we're at the end anyways. Watch our points go up. So, before I hit this checkpoint, I just want to give a reference here. Cosmic Wall, 53,000 for the A rank. We're at 73,000 right now. We instantly have it. We're over 20k over. So let's just get more. Let's go for 100k.
I'm gonna go higher.
And this is to go even further beyond. Boop, 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 boop. It just locks up more targets.
Oh my god.
Still going.
As long as you don't die.
Yeah, it's really not possible at this point. See? Yeah, oh, I wonder how. It's not like we doubled the score or something. All we gotta deal with is this random contraption near the end. Like, this drill, just mash the shoot button, you're fine. You have to shoot it, but I think they give you more enough clearance that you can screw up a little bit here and still be fine. Like, you never destroy this thing, you just weaken it.
Yosh!
$112K. Gee, I wonder if we got A rank.
I am the best.
Seriously, honestly, this level is super easy to get A just because of that one trick alone. And that's why I'm not worried about the 5th mission here. The hard mode version of the level is going to be super easy for A rank just for that trick as well. We just want to make sure we don't die and go back to a checkpoint.
Little innocent girl like me alone.
Well, well, young lady. Is there something I can help you with?
Dr. Eggman!
If you value your life, you will tell me where Sonic and Tails are.
Oh, it looks like Mewtwo with the mightiest mark is now appearing in Black Crystal Terror Raids throughout Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, so they're doing another Terror Raid special Pokemon. It's been a
Oh
while.
boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you're never getting that, because those things are way too hard. Like,
You need
honestly,
to
I
get
don't
back
like the
to it.
event Terror Raids one because their difficulty is like bang your head against the ceiling.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic?
Don't get me wrong, I like doing Terror Raids. That's like
Oh, yeah.
the funnest part about Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion. I like doing the Terror Raids, they're fun.
I think just like the level 6-star are just way too much. Like, 5-star alone is already really hard.
Kill 2 birds
So
with
the
one
6-star
stone.
raids being the equivalent of trying to get a coma is a lot. Because you're beating your head against a wall till you win.
I know.
You really have to train a team up for those raids and specifically set it up for that typing you're facing too.
Turned into
It's a
big
lot of work.
time villain, Doctor.
I remember last Pokemon I was building for that was one for fighting against dark types, so I was building a fairy Pokemon specifically for the raids. Because it was like
Wasn't
they
it-
needed it.
Yeah, wasn't it Sylveon?
Yeah, I was working on Sylveon. That's supposed
You
to
were
be one of
working
the
on
best
Sylveon.
Pokemon for raids. Or at least like for
Yeah.
the fairy types.
Yeah.
Now, for a little space ride. Got full clearance of the colony. There!
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Bye, Sonic.
I like how in like the hero cutscene, I feel like she has more of an emotion in that line. Also, don't blank on that. She was floating head with hands. Nintendo's favorite
Oh my
boss
God.
there. Her model like deloads except for certain parts. You're not supposed to see that in widescreen. That's why. It is cursed.
Sonic is asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up. What have you done to Sonic? I'll never forgive you for this.
What did I do? I killed him. That's it. This fight's a little bit easier, I feel, on the Eggman side because of the extra health.
Yeah.
So if you get that extra health power, it's not as bad.
I thought for a second you were gonna eat your words on that.
It's like, there's no way I'm gonna lose, and then you know he just blasts me. Just like the first time, I have to finish him off with the rocket punch. Like the most goofy thing. Why does Tails and Eggman both have a melee like punch thing coming out of their cockpit? Like, all right, whatever, it works.
I guess he was just a regular hedgehog after all.
I don't know about that.
It's just- I mean, for
Shadow.
one, they ain't blue. For two, they don't speak English.
The power creates a miracle.
They don't walk on 2 legs and.
Oh my.
I don't think so. So that was your plan from the very beginning. Or was it a direct order from the president? Now I know who you are. You're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you?
Shadow, how do you know this?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like,
That just
you're
kind of
that.
happens.
Yeah, it's just a common knowledge. Oh, you're that government spy.
Oh, the one I heard in Legends. Shadow, you just woke up like 2 days ago. How do you know this?
Get out of this place.
One pathetic.
This is like when Captain America knows how a cell phone works once he got out of the ice.
Yeah.
Here are the results of the research project called the Ultimate Life Form. But if this picture is of the real ultimate life form named Shadow, then
It looks like a giant dinosaur.
It's like, wait a minute.
is standing in front of me.
What does this mean for your specific game, Shadow the Hedgehog? Did Gerald screw up? Did he lie the Black Doom?
7 Chaos Emeralds.
They really don't explain this part. Like, in Shadow the Hedgehog specifically. It's like, wait, there's the Bio Lizard, and then there's also Shadow. They're both the ultimate life form. Daryl confirms in that game Shadow is the real ultimate life form, but then this one, it's the creature.
Do you actually believe?
Let's just say the Bio Lizard was just a confusing mess for Daryl that day. He just needed a
Well,
weapon.
it says it in the title. It's the prototype.
Yep.
If
It was
that
more
was
of a
the
thing just for
prototype-
killing the humans.
Shadow, and I will fulfill my promise to Maria. It's the only thing that matters to me now.
Final chase.
That's about right. That always happens to me on this artificial chaos, man, I swear.
Oh my god.
It's just like, hi, how you doing? Hey, I did it. Eggman, are you so proud? I'm not Sonic! Not like your kind.
Oops.
I could have got more from that. I don't know what's like prerequisite for getting points off that pulley, like specifically, and then same for that section. Like you get points from running on some of these cylinders, but how good you do, I've never been able to do that consistently. Something about
I
the
don't know.
timing, it's just weird.
Can you only do it once?
I think like yeah, you can only really do it. Wow, well, there goes the gold beetle. Oh, there goes my life. Nice song. You know, I'm not surprised this stuff's happening at a level with barely any floor because that is what I expect.
Oh, there goes my gold beetle. Oh, there goes my life. That's gonna be the title. That's gonna be the title of that clip. Oh, there goes my gold beetle. Oh, there
If
goes
someone
my
wants to
life.
do it, I'll put it on the feature clips tab.
Gonna say this stream series is really.
We're not even at the worst of it yet. That's
I
the problem.
know, but it's like one of my favorite ones because of stupid instances like that.
I swear, this happens way more with like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for me than like Heroes, even Shadow the Hedgehog going for score. I think it's just because of how weird this series is in comparison. Like, the Sonic Adventure games have a lot more jank to them for scores. So we just do weirder stuff that we don't expect, like falling through voids because walls don't exist.
Here we go.
Oh, my favorite speech using a level that just literally can't be used in. This happens
Look at that
all the
automation.
time.
Yeah, I was just like most of that was just automated. I can't go faster than this.
And then these like cylinders have like a very weird hitbox combining them, so you can never run up consistently. You always stop dead in your tracks. So good luck keeping the speed shoes with this. Want to talk about weird jank before a game like Mario Maker existed? These cylinders. This is like Mario Maker jank level of like weird hitboxes.
Sorry, the spike? Oh, you mean the spike?
Yep. I like you look at Mario Maker 1 and 2 levels, like you see like one block worth in between like two spikes and like, oh, that's an easy jump. I can do this pretty well. Mario Maker 2, cold sweats. Just because of the hitbox difference. Like, that is near impossible in that game. I know it was like an oversight, but I do miss being able to fly over spikes in like Mario Maker 1. It's okay.
Yeah. Who needs to be on the cylinders? I could just walk on them.
Yeah, who needs to actually do the platforming level correctly when you can just spin dash everywhere? Always like spin dashing right before you hit a rail because you'll keep all that speed into it. Makes these jumps so much easier. Alright, we're pretty much at the end here. One more checkpoint, so I'll get a different shield. I know this is risky, 4 minutes in, but I think I should go for the cylinder skip. Just like skip the entire thing.
Do you want to risk? You want to restart the level?
Yeah, why not? Go ahead. It's like, oh, please don't right now. Actually, this is more like a rocket skip. Yeah, we're good. It's not really that bad.
Okay.
It saves you like what, maybe 5 seconds of that?
Here we go.
Hey, if you're doing an actual IL run, trying to go on a leaderboard, that is required. If you're just doing what I'm doing, why? Hey, I need that extra time bonus.
Rank.
Last one. Yeah, 1200, that was easy. The only one we had to actually like redo because it was off by a tiny bit was Rouge's first level. That is really funny. And depressing.
That was depressing.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought
Blue
that capsule
Hedgehog,
you, were
you
in
do have
exploded
Uno.
in space.
You
Just
know,
think of
what
that
can I
video
say?
here too. Besides the
I
you're a beta
died
male, you have Uno, Sonic. Everyone has Uno.
So,
It
there's
came free
more
with your
to you than
Xbox.
Just looking like me. What are you anyway?
You know, when you think about that argument, that's just an old meme argument because, like,
Loves adventure.
not anymore.
I'm Sonic the
You know, no, it's not even true because I had the launch Xbox 360 and I did not have Uno.
But you have Uno, a game with your Xbox, Sonic.
I seriously didn't have Uno.
Yeah, I don't know when they actually did that, to be fair. I know it's a big meme joke, but I don't know when that actually happened.
Oh, sorry. Now, I want you to keep doing this in the beat of the music.
If only. Oh, I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, he's gonna warp.
I'll use you.
Oh,
Chaos
the
control.
line wasn't completely butchered. I don't know how, because I don't think a mod here fixes any of that. But yeah, he's supposed to interrupt in the middle of that. It's like, I used your chaos control, but he actually said you were.
The ultimate.
Well, that's it. That's Dark Sword.
This completes my plan to take over the world. Now begins the glorious era of the Empire of Eggman.
Now the throw it all away. Wait, that's not my theme song. Not Shadows. My theme song is, can you guess what it's called? Eggman.
I am the Eggman.
This is basically his main theme, because they've used it a lot over the years. Oh, he made a oops. Apparently. He didn't know. Now this throw it all away. This is Shadow's main theme. I can't remember who actually made, like, who did the cover of it. Throw all away. Let's see. Irvin Bradley, that's who it actually was performed by. I can never remember who actually did the song.
Can't remember things.
Because I always remember it doesn't matter. You know, Tony Harnell, like, he's well known in the Sonic games for he's done a lot of music for Sonic.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember. Yeah, that was Dark Story. I feel like, how long did it take us for... Here, I'm just gonna check that VOD real quick. I think this was a little shorter, but I didn't have as many, like, foot-in-mouth moments, that's why.
Yeah, and
I
not
had
only
some,
that,
but not as many.
this has 2 less stages than the Hero stuff.
That's true. It is a little bit of a shorter campaign. Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours. And that was also me going back for some of the stuff at the end for character upgrades, which I'm gonna do that again here, just because there's not as many. And it'll set me up for the final story anyways. So where is my tool? I just want to check all the things I need to get again. I think it's like 3 powers of that. This is file 1, I believe. Yeah, file 1, okay. Let's see, it's just Eggman and Rouge. Because Shadow's upgrades, we got them all. If I didn't do that skip for the first level, I would have to go back for Flame Ring, but that's done.
Yeah.
So Eggman just needs his Laser Blaster and Mystic Melody, which both won't take that long to get. And then Rouge, Treasure Scope, Mystic Melody. Like, her levels are condensed, so those aren't that bad. I'm being careful when I'm doing this. I have a tool I'm checking this for. It's a Sonic Adventure 2 save utility. It's a save editor. So I gotta be careful when I click. There's a button here that just says 180 emblems. I click that, I instantly finish our 100% journey. It's like, oh, hey, he did it! What do you do? Click the button. Cheater. Let's just say another 4th wall break on this one if you've seen the Let's Play a few years back on the YouTube channel. Or actually, it was like a year ago. I say a few years because I record a lot of this in 2020, gameplay-wise. There may have been some retakes on certain levels because the footage corrupted. So I may have used the save editor to kind of fake the file back. Thank you, save editor. I know. The blasphemy.
It's ruined. The playthrough's ruined, guys.
Cheater. He cheated. He went backwards in time. How dare he? Like, it doesn't really matter. It's not like I hacked in all 180 emblems.
Oh, man.
The ultimate life form.
Chaos
Vengeance.
Space
Desperation.
Supersonic.
collision.
Untamed power of chaos emerald.
Professor Gerald.
The truth about 50 years ago.
Everything.
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes are eternal.
Oh, okay, so I guess the next stream is the final stream because it is the last episode, so thereby it's the final one. What do you mean we still have like a majority of the game left?
What story do you wish to try?
So yeah, last episode, last of the 3 stories, but that's like a half an hour journey. It's not much. Alright, let's get these upgrades, and I'll just do Eggman first. His take that much time. But Altitude would take the longest.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
I want to kill. There you go. It's like quiet. I know how to shoot.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder. Level 2 security door breach.
Level 2 security door breach.
I'm screwed. That's fine. Hi, Big. You know, the only way I've ever seen that Big is by dying, so he's in a very hidden spot.
Yeah.
This is the only time I ever died in this elevator section, because who needs elevator? Instantly falls. Alright, this is all we're here for, this section. You need a Vulcan cannon to get in here. Now we got Laser Blaster. I think it's Tails. Wider shot. Not really that helpful, honestly. Just kind of like, yeah, it works. But sometimes it makes things harder. Alright, unfortunately for me, I have to go about halfway through the level for this one, because there's a massive shortcut to my left, but it needs Mystic Melody, which is later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show it, though, just because I think the shortcut's insane. So I'll speedrun the level, but I don't think it's enough to give you an A, so taking the shortcut's a detriment if you're going for score. over here. This is where Mystic Melody is. So to be safe when you're doing this, get this checkpoint, because this is essentially a bottomless pit here for sand, so nope. Need hover for this, and then also the Vulcan Cannon. And then nice hitbox. That's why you get the checkpoint.
Dead. It was then I realized, I'm dead.
That's like when you're walking up to your Uber driver and he just starts speeding away. Like, thanks. You actually don't need the Vulcan Cannon for this. You can just fly over the area. It's fine. Wait, was it? Oh no, this was Hidden Shell. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of the Hidden Shell mission. That is not needed. It's just over here. So you can literally see it past my death. I blanked. I'm thinking a mission ahead.
Like, you just at this point where you realize it's like, I keep hitting the restart instead of just letting the death happen.
It is faster. I lose a life anyway, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's the shortcut. We go from beginning of the level to the ending. It's a powerful warp. I think the most powerful one in the entire game for Mystic Melody. Usually, it either just gets you to a secret area, 9 times out of 10, just Hidden Shell, mission 3, or it might warp you somewhere further ahead. In this case, this is like the rare exception where it does do that, but it's super far. I can't collect any more rings, though. We gotta beat it with this. You know why. Now we have to restart. You meanie. Now we ended with 3. He couldn't even have it. Alright, that's fine. Couldn't finish with the meme because random robot. But just with that warp alone, beat the stage like a minute. That sucks for your score though. Like that's the only way I'm getting a knee in this playthrough, by not playing the video game. Alright, Eggman's done, now it's just Rouge. I'm immediately starting out with hating this level because are you kidding me? This is better luck than we had doing the actual story run. Oh, lucky I'm ignoring you. Also, welcome back, Ethan. Don't mind us. We're just trying to fail the game apparently with ease.
Sid jumping to joy with an E-ring.
Okay, no. Mystic. I'm trying to remember where Mystic was in this one. This is where you get for the Hidden Shell. Mystic, I think, is on the other side. Yeah, it's this wall. Seriously, this is much better Emerald RNG so far. There you go, Mystic Melody. Might I hit the long way? And then the last thing for her. Security Hole. I need a Mystic Melody for this, to be fair. Wow, this game is really trying to kick me. What are with these emerald placements? These are better than what I had in the story run. That's how it always goes. Rouge, what does the scatter say about my terrible gameplay?
It's over 9,000!
And that's it. That's all of her upgrades, so that should be everyone. Let me just confirm real quick. Roll that back up. Sonic done, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Eggman, and Rouge. Yep, that's all of them. Neat. Now it's time for last story.
Which story do you wish to try?
Finish up the main game story. Might as well.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here?
Grandpappy, why are you chained to a chair?
It's my grandfather.
Why does it look like you're about ready to be executed?
Oh. Oh. We filmed it.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait. Someone is coming.
You haven't given up yet?
No, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
Okay, Debbie Downer.
Just received a message from my boss. This space colony arc is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
Yeah, it's a man in chains.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony arc will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
Okay, so I know we always question things about Sonic games, but they raise a lot of questions. Why didn't the guards just stop him from talking at this point? He's recording a death threat to the whole planet, and they're like, nah, it's fine. Keep the camera rolling. They should have
It's
known
okay.
better.
He's crazy. He's gonna die in a couple minutes anyway.
He can't
so
act on this.
He can't actually.
We got
act
the
on
guns
this.
ready. It's also smart that he had this whole thing recorded from them before he was executed. Yet, I guess he had a contingency plan all set up even for the footage.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, that's an evil genius for you.
Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What?
My grandfather.
I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This
That is a good question. What is that ancient relic he's holding?
Who has diaries?
At the era where this released and floppies were still relevant.
Yeah.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong.
There's a reason why this was
it
just a
mistake
text
to create
journal,
the
because it couldn't
ultimate
fit the whole
life
audio
form?
log on it.
I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident.
Dude, this text in the HD version does not line up correctly, because you can see it scrolling off the screen when there's still screen left.
Yeah.
It's like, you can tell this game was designed for 4x3 MI.
Because of my research, I lost.
Take away the borders and things definitely don't look correct. It's more of a minor detail here, at least. Not like a character's running against a wall or something.
Somehow, some way, I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to be based on my original projections. I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to
you
the world.
wish to fill the world with destruction, so
Okay,
that's
so the
why
nitpick,
you
that did
released
not look like
Shadow from the
a round
base.
circle for Earth. It looked like the Earth was like squished in. I don't know if I'm not noticing that or not.
Yeah.
Like a little off.
If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather. That mad scientist.
That should be you,
That
right?
mad
Let's stop the space colony now.
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But
Earth
how?
is even more of a blue marvel.
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this,
Don't ask why that was shoved up there. I don't want to talk about it.
Why was it shrunk down to the size of like in his palm of his hand?
Yeah, it's like this just happens now. Apparently, the Master Emerald can just resize itself as needed. Like, okay, that just doesn't make sense. The thing is supposed to be the size of Knuckles, and now it's the size of a Chaos Emerald.
So, why does Eggman have an issue with the Earth blowing up when he purposely blows it up and unleashes? The reason why he blew it up and the reason why he cracked it open like an omelet or an egg and unleashed is because he wanted to get Dark Gaia out. That's why.
Let's get to work.
I mean, it's funny when you think about it. It's like you look at Sonic Unleashed, like, oh sure, when I do it, it's a good thing. But when my grandfather does it, I need to stop the plan. At this time, he didn't know about the whole Dark Gaia thing. That's the whole like idea of it. But yeah, you think about that, it's like, you know, actually, this would have worked in Eggman's favor.
Is Unleashed just Azura's Wrath, but with Sonic?
In some ways, it kind of feels like it.
Yeah.
Except Sonic
I mean,
is
like,
screaming all the time like Asura.
I think the best way I could describe it is Sonic Unleashed is part of it is just regular Sonic Generations gameplay, and then the other part is just God of War. If you've ever played God of War.
Yeah, like the God of War games of that time.
The old, I should specify, older God of Wars.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The hack and slash.
Not new one. Not new one. Unleashed is SA3, and I mean, I'm also of the idea that I think Unleashed is technically SA4, but because as much as nobody wants to admit it, Sonic 06 is SA3. I don't.
Gameplay-wise, it is.
It's Sonic Adventure 3, man.
I mean, technically, Unleash's like Japanese name is Sonic World Adventure, so that's why SA3 or Sonic Adventure in any way kind of makes sense to call it that.
Yeah. As much as people don't want to admit it, I still think Sonic Adventure 3 is Sonic 06. Now, real question is, if he gets an A rank on this stage, he will then really that Rouge level was the only one that you had to go back.
It's going to be. It's 100% going to be. I know it for sure. As I don't have much of a problem. 100% like the A rank this level just because of the whole time stopping mechanic.
Yeah.
Like time bonus is just free in this one, I feel.
That's probably what they wanted it to be, but they all used their budget on the cutscenes. Man, speaking of that, Sonic Unleashed has like still the best like looking intro I've ever seen in a Sonic game.
Yeah.
To this day, that game came out. It's like gloriously pretty, and it's just like this game came out in 2008.
Yeah, it's like Pixar quality kind of cutscenes.
Yeah, it was like literally Pixar quality cutscene. I was like, we never got that good a quality of ever kid in Sonic games.
I mean, really, the only thing that's come close is now like this movie slash help stuff, but that's like a whole different ballpark.
Yeah,
like that should be high quality. That's its whole purpose, is to be, you know, high quality animation and such.
That intro CGI held up incredibly well. Yeah, but
yeah,
that is true.
That was 06. I mean, Sonic 06 specifically in that time period had some good CGI too, but I think the model designs were made that a little more rough. So like 2 years later, 2008, they had like super high quality. It's like, oh yeah, that's some really good stuff. But 2006 animation quality, Sega was still really good too. They were learning around that time. 'Cause I think, what was it? Starting in Shadow the Hedgehog, I think that's when I got a new animation team. You can kind of tell. And I think that same team helped work on like the Sonic movies. So they've been with Sega for a long time.
Yeah.
Cube, go. Oh crap. Barely enough time. Oh man. Let's cut that close. You need the stop time to get through that waterfall, because it's a solid wall otherwise.
Yeah.
And now Roost drowns. Come on, hit the head. Let's just get the chubby artificial chaos out of here. Can't call him Big Bone, he's nothing but water. I feel when you lost your rings right before a magic shield, man. Every time. So if you didn't have Air Necklace, this level sucks. If you do have it, not really that bad.
When I first played this, I didn't have Air Necklace.
I was debating modifying my save file to delete the thing, but like I think that's too much work. Just because it's just to prove a point kind of thing. It's very tight timed in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
They give me more than enough air bubbles here. It's just to get to them is a little hard. And that's the whole section. It's like when you have Air Necklace, you just go, but if you don't, you really gotta stop every once in a while. For
Yeah, you gotta bubbles. All right, Sonic.
Eggman just like threw up a little bit in his mouth after he said that. Are you kidding me? I've never had that happen before.
Okay.
I did not know you could have
Alright,
enough time for that to happen. Are you kidding? God! I hit the timer like the worst way. That's why they put a stopwatch there. Now you know.
Oh wait, you don't start over with
No,
zero?
every area is a checkpoint, thankfully for points. But I'm like, oh my god, come on, man.
I thought for a second that when you said that, what was it? You said when you said.
Okay, continue.
What is
with
going
the section?
on?
It's a very cursed section, don't you know?
What the heck is going on?
Oh my god, the explosion. Touch it.
Anyways.
Go back.
I thought when
now
you
the
said,
hitbox is deactivated for the explosions. Thank you.
What I was trying to say is, when you said you Eggman threw up a little bit in his mouth, as soon as you died, I thought he was like, and you did too.
Yeah, essentially. Oh crap, I didn't hold up. Now I gotta do it the trick way. So I glitched. You're not supposed to be able to have the timer paused here, but you can despawn the like stopwatches, and if you do that with enough speed with Sonic, then this happens. So, time bonus. Infinite time bonus. You just barely have enough, like, with the spin dash to get up here, too. That works out. You're supposed to use the Mystic Melody for all areas, starting with Eggman to get up here, extra life. Keep that in mind. Mission 3, that's required. Alright, be careful here. Okay, good. You can drown there. So I just noticed we're gonna beat the level with 420, so we at least get one meme. What? You know what? I know what I'm gonna do for this. I know what I'm gonna do because of that. a little more. Should be another patch over here. I think you might know by now.
Doing 69 rings.
I can take my time, it does not matter. Oh no. There's no more rings, I gotta go back. I don't need to do this, but you know what? If we're getting one meme timer, we gotta have another one. Nice camera.
Well, you're not supposed to run up the thing.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't
It's
intend
not
for
like
you
that
to
was
do
designed,
this.
am I right?
So you can't get mad at the game for like nice camera. Well, they didn't intend for you to go
Nice
this way.
camera. They should have expected me to glitch. Okay. Oh yeah, speedrunner. Man, the camera is really horrible here. Yeah, you can really tell you're not supposed to do this. Okay, here we go. One more ring. One more ring. Yeah, there you go. We did it. Now we can beat the level. I think the camera got stuck though. Oh god, it got stuck. I can't see. That's the whole reason, Ethan, because I knew that was coming next. I know, one day I'm like, I hate memes. The next day I'm like, let's do all the memes.
It's funny.
Bring out the
nice
mac and
number.
cheese.
Yes!
Yeah, 42069, yeah!
And that's still an A.
That was cool!
I know, Sonic. Memes are cool.
So yeah, Rouge was the only one I had to go back for once. Everyone else was all A's. She's the 1B.
I was trying to do it in the victory jingle theme.
I don't like how she comes up and it's like, look at Shadow, and then the nut button goes off.
Everyone's trying their best to help.
It's like, no, that's just worse.
Oh no! I didn't mean it like that.
Nope.
Shadow.
I was trying to just be funny because I was trying to do it in the victory
It's all
jingle,
going according to plan.
but it
There's
didn't
no
work
reason
out.
for me
Yeah,
to
and then
help
that
you.
happens.
Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said.
Me?
They're basically good if they try their
Yeah,
best
just points
and
a
never
finger
give
at him.
up on their wishes.
Amy, put down the
They
finger
always
before I
have a
break
reason
it.
to be happy. That's why you should help them out.
Wait, why am I
Saving them
threatening
is
you?
a
She
good
points
thing.
back up because she's got the Pico hammer ready.
Shadow, I
Like,
beg
Amy's the
you,
one character that'll never
please do
take
it
your
for
crap.
them. Give them a chance.
Yeah.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me. For a
Maria!
better future. For all people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were
Oh man.
in this world.
Also,
I
I'm gonna just
still
say this
can't
now.
wait.
If you play this game and then Shadow the Hedgehog, you think to yourself, was Maria always like 4 foot? Because she's like, I swear, she's not the same height as she is in this game.
I have to keep my promise
She
to
lost a
Maria.
foot.
And you.
She's tall in this game. But in Shadow the Hedgehog, she's like slightly taller than Shadow. But she's got a mean slap. Just give your friend that controller and let her play player 2. Just slap the crap out of the gun troops.
It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness
If that's the
power of
case,
Chaos
then
Emerald.
why is it that all the fans are getting hyped up for Sonic 3, the Sonic 3 movie, where they get to see the live reaction of a little girl getting shot by a military trooper?
Because they're all sadists.
They're all sadists.
Everything away from me will feel
Knuckles, here
my
it comes.
loss and despair. All of you great free humans took everything away from me will feel my loss.
Suddenly Lizard.
Despair.
He appeared out of nowhere like the Gex remasters did. Not
Heyo.
wrong.
This be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Yeah, there's no trailer so
Leave
far
this
for
one
the
to
Sonic
me.
3 movie. We don't know exactly how it's gonna go outside the little
Shadow, what are
sneak
you
peeks in the
doing?
other 2. We just know Shadow's gonna be featured, basically.
We just know Shadow's in the movie, so all the fans are like, "Oh boy, Shadow's backstory. We get to see the little girl get shot."
Yep. Yeah, they're shooting it now, which I know is a horrible way to follow up what he just said, but I mean, and filming.
Wow, Lizard used Tail Whip. It was not very effective.
Okay, so we're gonna fight this guy twice, only because I don't want to cheat him the first time.
I shouldn't say Tail Whip. I meant Tail Slap. Tail Whip is a status move. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why it's not really effective.
Or you could say Dragon Tail. That works in this case too.
Yeah, that also works. I mean, this thing could be a Dragon type. We don't know. It shoots laser beams out of its mouth.
It lowers Shadow's defense. Ah, my button.
He pressed the Sonic button.
Now he's using Shadow Ball.
They might as well be a Pokemon. These things are really weird to dodge, too. I don't know why. It's just like the hitboxes sometimes don't work well.
I'm so glad they used this boss in the 3DS version of Generations.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really make too much sense for Sonic, because Shadow fought the thing. Now Sonic is, like,
yeah.
sure. But, like, thematically it still works. And gameplay-wise, it was pretty faithful. I like giving myself a lot of ground like this, because when I do the somersault, I just don't want to hold the direction on the control stick. That's why I feel like I get hit by those things more often. Just for whatever reason.
Why does the giant turtle need a life support system? Because I guess the life support system makes him invincible, if I remember correctly.
Something like that, yeah. Mind you, this thing is technically the ultimate life form before Shadow, so it was a work in progress when it was developed. Big prototype. Quite literally, he big. And that's what I was talking about. If you're way too close to these balls, you don't have time to react.
That's what she said.
No, stop, Shadow, stop. I didn't know I was gonna spin there. That could have been really bad, because that was near the beginning portion, which would have like pulled me into a current and would have died.
Don't you just love it
that's
when
the
you
other side. Okay, good.
Don't you just love it whenever you play a cutscene, whenever he's doing the bubble thing, and then you just hear Maria, and you're just like, what?
Yeah. Man, I wonder if this guy kills you after you hit him. Raise your hand who died after the finishing blow.
Hey.
Yeah, that can just happen. You lose control after you hit him for the final time. So if you're out rings and Shadow takes a hit on the way out, well, that's just it. You're done. There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, I'm gonna do this one on purpose. Hit me. I don't want rings. That feel when you want him to hit you and he can't aim. That's not what I wanted, but you know what? This is fine, because now I can do the quick kill just to get back to that point. Because I was gonna do this fight twice anyways. I was gonna show, yeah, he does drown after you win. It sucks. So here's how I like to fight him.
There it is. We were waiting for that.
Get your hot hots ready. So this guy's skin is very bouncy. So you can use that to your advantage. Just mash homing attack and climb. It's like, he's invincible. Oh, well, okay. He's also apparently a ladder. I didn't know that, says Omo Chow. We have to rematch this guy later. I am definitely going to miss the rematch. The rematch, we're just going to try to kill all these bosses as fast as possible. That is kind of a goal. I want to get the other side. I have an easier time doing it from the right than the left. There you go. The angle also, when you start that, is kind of a factor.
Hit time.
And now I'm close enough, so I can get a good start here. That's how you can die after you kill him, by the way. Thanks. That's a big oversight. He still isn't hitbox in his dying cutscene. You standing up there, you get triggered by it. It's stupid. Like, you need always at least one ring. Anyways, here's the master-sized Chaos Emerald.
Servers
I
are
swear, that thing's just a Chaos Emerald size.
chaos.
Slightly bigger.
Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos
Stop
Emeralds!
the Chaos Emeralds! Without Frontiers gave lore to the Chaos Emeralds, I just sit here and wonder, like, how does the Master Emerald stop the alien tech?
Yeah, it just kind of happens somehow. It's like, it's not really that well explained. Maybe in the future it'll explain it more.
Yeah,
We're trying to touch on it.
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Okay, that's not what that's supposed to really say. Shadow, you said that wrong. That's a really bad translated line, because him saying, is that what chaos control is? He's questioning his chaos control. That's not what's in the Japanese script.
What was it?
I think it's something like, is that the true power of chaos control or something like that. Also in this cutscene, Shadow's an owl. That's a neck snap. That's almost a 180.
Sonic?
Why?
So funny when I was a little kid in that cutscene where they're looking at like Sonic's looking at Shadow and Shadow's looking at Sonic. Like Shadow's nose is just black enough with the background. It's just like it almost looks like he doesn't have a nose in that cutscene.
Oh yeah, it just blends in. Like, where'd your nose go?
You know, it's funny because of how audio balancing is non-existent in this game. I didn't even know it had a.
Yeah, I know. If you play any other version, you only hear the live and learn instrumental.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even know it had that noise sound effect until you just played it like this. I'm like, man, that audio balancing was horrible in that game, wasn't it?
It is absolutely awful. And can you believe they kept on making it worse? Like, this set I have is apparently as close to the Dreamcast audio as it could be. Dreamcast audio was the best out of the 3 different releases.
Maybe the DLC story will explain more. I really hope so.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I mean, apparently, like, Sonic's eyes are blue when he's super, so there's gonna be some explanation of, like, how he's gaining new power. I would imagine that's related to his, like, super boost.
Super Sonic 2?
Yeah, that's what it's trending that day. Oh man, he has a second. Like,
This
man,
is
we're finally doing Dragon Ball Z level extra transformations for Sonic. I can't wait until Super Sonic God, Super Sonic. It's just the match that's stupid. Ultra Sonic.
They were trying so hard to not do that because they didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what Super Sonic has always been.
This is a Super Sonic. This is a Super Sonic that has ascended past the Super Sonic. We call this Super Sonic 2.
And this is to go even further beyond, and it just blinks. Like, nothing's different. Yeah, my eyes are blue. Super Sonic. Wait, what was the difference between 1 and 2? Exactly. And that's the final boss. That was lucky, because I didn't get hit by anything.
That's why they didn't bring Hypersonic back. That was the reason why. I forgot, because they didn't want that to
Hyper is a thing they don't want to ever use again because of the flashy nature of it. Like, it was a cool design, but it was prone to giving people seizures.
Well, not only that, but it's just like they did, like I said, they were trying so hard not to do this power scaling nonsense. Because they don't want to deal with that.
Yep. Yeah, no, Hypersonic is real. That's a Sonic 3 and Knuckles exclusive form. It never came back after that.
Yeah, Hypersonic actually exists. It exists in Sonic 3.
Now, Shadow.
Yeah, Hyper is Sonic and Knuckles. I think Amy now as well, because she has a super form in Sonic 3. Which I think also means she'll get a Hyper as well. Tails is the only one I think without a second transformation.
This is what you wanted, right? This is
but I haven't played through Origins fully with Amy yet, so I can't really say.
Oh man, more Splatoon icons on the Switch Online app.
They probably add a lot newer weapons, I guess.
They added Salmonites.
And the salmon. That makes sense. Another thing they have to pull. That model between the couple, I swear it looks cursed to me because the guy looked like he got friend zoned. He was like, oh, you can't. Oh, it's a hug. Because it just looks like the guy's sad after she hugs him.
Oh, wait, Lester. The icons are just the icons of when the Salmonites kill you. The little icon that shows what killed you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Really think
The icons they've been pulling from have been the things from like the cards for the most part, so that also makes sense.
Revenge on all those who live here on Earth.
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog.
Oh yeah, by the way, Shadow dies, or at least that's what's implied here, because you can't find him.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
You play Sonic Heroes, and he randomly just shows up. It's like, oh,
I guess you're
okay,
right.
hi. Eggman found him, or at least that's what's presumed, because then there's all these clones. Then he questions, am I the real one? Then we get a whole other game just to explain that. This one thing led to 2 different game plots. One little plot point here.
Did he really
What a mess.
I don't know, but
You could have just said, lol, didn't die, and I think that would have been clearer than what they did with Shadow the Hedgehog.
You're right.
Like, I like the game. I don't like the story in Shadow. The story in that game is just nonsense.
So
Nothing
what's
really
next
makes
for you,
sense.
Rouge? Off again
The
to
last
find
story's the
those
only part that
jewels
really
you love
does.
so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking how that Sonic 3 movie opens.
Go
Not you too!
to the planet as cool and blue as me.
It's like a marble, just like when I do a spin dash.
Let's go to Marble Zone, also known as Earth.
Sayonara.
Sonic, that's not funny.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I like that line here. The Sayonara Shadow, that's different in every language. It's a different goodbye. Like, every language, they use a different language for it. I think in Japanese, I think it's goodbye. So they use the English one. Like, they never just use the same language, which is neat. Yeah, goodbye, that's Japanese for goodbye, and that's what I mean. It's like, in Japanese, they just say goodbye, I think. I think there's like another language, he says adios, stuff like that. But they don't use the same language for the goodbye. They use like an opposite language just for that line. Nice attention to detail.
By the way, we're not done with the stream yet.
Yeah, I'm done. I beat the game. That's it. We're done. Now I can just click that 180 emblem button. Click. Hey, we beat the game. Now, I want to see exactly what these volumes were, just to tell you, because this whole experience, this sounded way better, because this is close to the Dreamcast levels. So, the music volume is at 76%, sound effects at 42, and voice is at 68. There's why you didn't have your ears bleed. Sound effects is way less than 50%. This is as close to the Dreamcast adjustments. And cutscenes even have the same adjustments. The cutscene music volume 76, sound effects 75, voice volume 68, because certain voices overpower. This is how the Dreamcast sounded. 68 too short, not worth 60 USD. On a reviewer. You know, that wouldn't actually be a thing, yeah. This is Sonic Forces. 6 out of 10. Way too short.
If Sonic Adventure 2 came out today, like this game in particular came out in today's landscape, what do you think the Metacritic score would have been?
That's a great question, just because of how the game's jank really plays a factor to it. I would think it might be like a 7. People would like a lot of the stuff about it, certain things they may not care for, and the gameplay glitching out, it'd probably be like a 7. I don't think a 6, but I don't think an 8. Mind you, we're in the era now of Sonic Adventure 2 was never good, so that's why I say this.
Oh, that's true, yeah, I forgot about that.
We have a lot of people reversing those opinions now, so.
Can I be honest with you? I really don't like that.
It's a harsh opinion, in my opinion.
It's a very, very harsh opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm just like...
Yeah, no, 7 out of 10 is not bad. I do know, like, some people consider 7 out of 10 to be, like, maybe pass on the game territory, because if it's not 8 or above, then it's apparently not a good game, which that's not a great mentality to have.
No.
But there are some people that do have that mentality, which doesn't help.
Which story do you wish to try?
That's all the stories. Now I can check here in help and options, extra, emblem results.
This is the result of the emblems.
In dark, we got them all except for the A ranks, because, you know, that's gonna be a grind on its own. And then Chaos Core ending. Like, there's only 2 emblems from this, which is funny how you have all A rank for last story. It's like, wait, which is 1 level. I can just knock that out in 20 minutes. It's the easiest all A rank category you'll ever get. And then these 2 things with the Chow stuff. The Sonic Adventure 2 Battle introduces the karate, so that's 4 extra emblems that weren't in the original. I think those emblems were somewhere else because it was 180 originally too. I can't remember exactly. I think they were just in more Chow racing. Sonic had a rough transition to 3D! Therefore, Sonic Adventure 2 was never good! Just like the average YouTube commenter. It's like,
by the way, that phrase
why do you sound like 12?
By the way, that phrase right there, Sonic had a rough transition to 3D, is my villain origin story.
Yeah.
You can change things to your liking.
I am so sick and tired of that.
It's annoying, I know. I don't blame you for feeling that way. We haven't played long enough for the bonus video, by the way. You ever wonder how that unlocks? It's playing an X amount of time in your game file. I think it's like 10 hours. It's really stupid. It is really stupid. Yeah, I'm at 4 hours, so it's not.
Do you want to just load up like Chow Garden or something and just chat for a couple hours until it unlocks?
There you go. Watch Paint Dry Zone.
No, I was joking.
We're gonna specifically stand here. So how are we doing?
I was joking. No. Okay, Are you just gonna do what we all did to unlock Mewtwo and Melee back in the day? Just
just stand here, yeah.
Open up a match and just let it play, and just turn your television on, leave your GameCube on overnight.
I mean, that's what you have to do in the Chow Garden if you want to advance to like Chaos Chow levels. So probably, I'm not doing that. The SA2 podcast. There you go. We did it. We made the podcast.
Sonic had a rough transition to 3D, and also had a very rough transition to go back to 2D.
Anyway, we must break up this podcast for a minute to make an omelet.
You monster.
Yeah, especially when you do that. It's like, oh, great. You immediately open his egg so he can drown to death. You are a monster, Sonic.
What did that poor little innocent little boy ever do to you? You heartless monster. He's drowning. You better save him.
Here, this one should go to Chow Karate. That's a wall, by the way, so that's even worse. Chow abuse is everyone's favorite, don't you know?
The Chow didn't even want to be part of this world, yet you forced it up on him anyways. Huh? How do you feel? How well do you feel about yourself, buddy? You're a horrible human being.
To be fair, if you want to immediately turn a Chow to the dark side, this is the fastest way to do it. Abuse it, and then same for going to hero. Just use him in a dark character.
But
see how this Chow is transforming into a dark Chow ever so slightly? This is the fastest way to also kill it, so there's that too. An egg as an Eggman. That would be one of the names at that point.
You don't understand. He was asking for it. He was in an egg. It's an Eggman. I love that.
File select.
No, we're actually going to call it with this game. At this point tonight, I just want to abuse the Chow for a minute. That's why I also did what I just did. It nuked the file. So that didn't save, which means the Chow are safe for another day. Because I think at this point, it would be a better idea for me, because I'll have to set up a different set of mods, because I'm going to turn this into the GameCube experience now, going forward. So that I'll need to set up. But we also need to pick what out of the 6 characters do we start with. And we know how we do this between the Sonic Adventure 1 and Hero stuff. We don't pick. A wheel does. So I need to get that all set up. So I'll probably just like do that for next week. I just want to have one more rant real quick about this.
Okay,
Why?
okay.
Why? Why is this screen stretched? I don't understand this in PC. This is not like this in the PS3 or 360 version. When you go over to the ARC stuff, they stretch it, and I don't understand why. You can literally see a frame before it does that. It's not stretched. Sorry, off my soapbox. I just don't understand when they get something right and then screw it up one page later.
This is SonicGhost 64, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Now, this is the SA2 podcast, don't you know?
Oh yeah, that's right.